can't. Yeah. It was horrible. The set was horrible. I'll let Hill Steven go ahead.
Alright, so this is episode number 5 of the Random Sunday Hangout on my YouTube channel. It's been a while since I have done one of these things on my channel, yeah. It's been a while. Culinary school has been taking a toll on me. But here I am. I've been left. People might think, where the fuck did Heel Steven go and shit? But that's around the point.
That's around the point.
Yep. Here joined by Knowledge of Wrestling, OK Fabe, Thrash Maniac, American a la carte, and Chase Oliver 68. Gentlemen, have you all been?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty solid.
I'm not drunk enough yet.
But that's around the point, though. That's around the point. Speaking of around the point, it's been reported by the good people at TRN that around the point will be returning. We'll be returning sometimes in November. Is that correct? Is that correct?
That's what I hear. First I've heard of it, but yeah, I guess.
That's what I'm going through my subscription feed. And it says that, around the point is returning sometime in November. So I'm like, wait a minute. So I know you're going to be behind that. You know what I'm saying? So
What?
that should be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. See, obviously you've been part of TRN for almost as long as I have, and I was kind of under the TRN umbrella, but nothing was officially announced yet, and we were kind of batting ideas back and forth about what they wanted me to do. So finally, they had this situation that arisen with a certain couple of individuals.
Yeah, we know that already.
Yeah, so they asked me if I wanted to be the host or co-host, and I said, sure, why not? So, gonna give it a try. Couldn't do worse than that last guy.
I know. That's around the point, though. I think it'll be you and Will McCormick, I believe, right, from PWMania.com, I think it is, or Wrestling.
Yep.
So that should be interesting. Yeah, but yeah, it's 11:12 p.m. here. And Knowledge of Wrestling, are your Giants winning right now?
You wish. It's the total opposite.
I still can't believe my Bengals tied. Missed that freaking field goal at the end.
San Diego
You just hear
Superchargers, man.
the sad
5-1.
voice.
Giants are getting destroyed right now. That's
Yeah.
fucking
There goes the hype, bro. There goes your hype.
And they faced Dallas next
Sadness
week.
in your
Oh,
eyes.
fuck. Dallas out of nowhere is a good team.
Yep. Apparently, everyone came out of hiding from Dallas now. They came out of hiding.
Everyone's a Cowboys fan now.
Yeah, people at my job today were going crazy and shit. Yeah, yo, we gonna do it, yo. We gonna take him. Like, okay. But anyway, yeah. So today was TNA's Bound for Glory 2014.
Oh, yeah.
Let me be honest. It wasn't. It was Wrestle 1 Bound for Glory.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
I said-
That's why I don't like the show in the first place. Is that it was not really TNA's show. It didn't feel like anything TNA owned. It was mostly just like Wrestle 1, and that's the problem with this. It's just like you're putting over Wrestle 1. That's not easy accessible to us American audiences. Like you're putting over them instead of yourself. TNA Wrestling that you need to put over because y'all need to find a new TV. It's just frustrating.
It is. You know what? I agree with you, Jake. I totally agree with you 100%. And I said this before. I'll say it again for those of you who are new, who I've not already said. This is what I felt of literally TNA Bound for Glory 2014. All right, I felt like Wrestle 1. Listen, I got respect for Muda. I think a lot of us here do. But I feel like Muda and his representatives of Wrestle 1 strategically, psychologically, business fucked TNA.
Mm-hmm.
They business fucked them. As in, okay, here's Wrestle 1, a company that is not known to a global level. You think about it. You think of Japanese wrestling, automatically think of New Japan, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Usually.
That's the WWE. That's the WWE of Japanese wrestling. And what happened here was that's around the point, though.
That's a real point.
That's around the point.
Indeed.
I should get a royalty check every time that's been said. I'm just saying. I think
know
I'm
you
good.
should. I think you should, yeah. So what happened here was, okay, here's Russell One, a company that's not known. And, they realize, hey, it's a company in TNA that's literally fighting for survival as we speak. They're fighting for survival. And I'm sure when, Muda came to New York to meet up with Dixie, he said to her, Dixie-san, provide Bound for Glory. We want Bound for Glory in Japan. And Dixie being her, like, okay, darling. Why not, darling? No problem, darling.
It's like I'm
And that's
talking
what
to her
happened.
right now.
And the contract came up. They made the deal, Bound for Glory in Japan. And let's be honest, when the news came out at first,
That was
you
exciting.
gotta remember at the time you didn't hear about the TV deal with Spike TV, coming to an end. So we didn't know what was gonna happen, but it was exciting because hey, they're going to another country for Bound for Glory.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, something like WWE won't do with the WrestleMania. I mean, WrestleMania, you get a bunch of UK fans always going down to WrestleMania. Why don't you have a WrestleMania in the UK? Why don't you have WrestleMania in Mexico? Why don't you go WrestleMania somewhere else, like in the Tokyo Dome or something? Here's TNA. They're actually taking a chance, and they're going to Japan for their biggest show of the year. That was fucking exciting news for me, at least. I said, finally, TNA is doing something different to make their company feel unique. It's either a hit or miss type of thing. But tonight, to me, it was just a miss. It was just a miss for TNA tonight.
I'll say this.
I just want to say something to Jarrell, because we were talking about this off screen. He said, like, the wrestling was good for the event. And, yes, that is true. The wrestling was good for the event. But here's the problem. It doesn't matter if the wrestling is good if it doesn't benefit the company hosting the pay-per-view. TNA did not benefit from this event whatsoever. Wrestle One benefited from it, and that's my problem with it. If you're an in-ring fan, yes, this was a good pay-per-view. But to me, this was the bad pay-per-view because TNA looked like asshats at the end of the day.
Yeah, I feel like this probably should have been like a one night only, or so like a War of the Worlds. It didn't feel like a Bound for Glory, but the wrestling was good. It felt like a house show. It was a misfire on that, but a good on the good side. If you just tune in on the in-ring product, hey, you got a pretty good show. Was it worth $40? Hell no. Hell no.
Listen, if you're someone out there right now and you paid $45 for the HD,
$45.
then on behalf of myself and everybody here on this panel, I gotta say, I'm sorry.
Well, I hope it was worth their money.
Sir. I mean, again, to me, this should not have been on pay-per-view. I get it; it's their biggest show of the year. This should have been 3 hours on Spike.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
That's what it should have been. But back to what I was saying, though, and here's what they did, reps. They have a say. They literally had a say in what was going to happen. TNA had no say, and that's what really hurt.
Yeah.
No Bobby Roode, no Austin Aries, no Davey Richards. I understand Davey.
No Destroyer Lashley, no Gail Kim, no one, man. Like, no TNA stars were there. Like the biggest star in TNA that was there were the Dudley Boys.
The Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
James Storm.
Yeah, James Storm.
Yeah, that's it. But I mean, the problem here, though,
EC3, the hardcore American icon. I'm trolling, but yeah.
That's. I mean, I hear what you're saying there, but the thing is, though, you know what this is like? This is like going into one of your big. If you're a football team, right, or a baseball team, or a basketball team, or a soccer team, and you're about to play one of the biggest games of the season, whatever, and you don't have your key players.
Yeah.
That's literally what it was like.
This is like the 2002 Oakland Raiders when they had to face Tampa Bay. John Gruden knew Tampa Bay, Oakland's offense because he used to coach there. But fucking hey, Raiders were missing some key players on defense that hurt them in the long run. So like when you look at it, yeah, they were missing some key players. They were just literally trying to go out there saying like, hey, here's the B squad. Let's see what the B squad can do.
Exactly. I'm gonna give you guys a culinary analogy. Okay, I'm in culinary school, and I'm gonna give you guys a culinary analogy to this. My thoughts of Bound for Glory and all that. All right, as you all, any chef out there, any restaurateur knows that the biggest night is Valentine's Day. That's the biggest night. Am I right?
Yeah.
All of you out there with girlfriends, or boyfriends, whatever it may be, the biggest night is Valentine's Day, without a doubt. You have restaurants that are being booked days in advance or weeks in advance for Valentine's Day, that night. right? So as a chef, you got to come up with the menu for that night in advance. An appetizer, an entree, a dessert, what's going to be on the special, and all that fun stuff. You got to do in a while in advance also prep cooking. This is like them literally coming up with the menu literally the day before and prep cooking literally hours before service.
Mm-hmm.
And the food comes out like shit.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I'm not saying this pay-per-view was bad, nor was it good, nor was it amazing. It was there.
Yeah,
just there.
It was just there. It didn't feel like the biggest show. Like, this is their WrestleMania, and it just felt like it was there. It's like it felt like a capital punishment. It felt like a breaking point. It didn't feel like no damn, like, Bound for Glory. Like, this should have been a Genesis or something. I mean, in all honesty, it was like, I'm fine with some of the matchups that they had on here. Like, Taka Minochu and Manic. That's a fine match to have on a Bound for Glory. Muda and Tajiri versus Storm and Sonata. That's a fine matchup for a Bound for Glory. But that shouldn't be your main event. That shouldn't be your main event, your featured matchup where fucking Sonata loses here. Got a guy that's actually in TNA. Like, why couldn't James Storm took the fall here? Why does the great Sonata have to fall to fucking Muda and Tajiri? God damn, dude. Like, and there was nothing. And that's the thing. It's just like, that was your main event match. That was the match that sent the fans home happy. It was like, man, you know what upset me happy? Seeing Bobby Roode win the TNA title here. That would have sent me home happy.
Storm and the Revolution lost in the main event.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
They did.
Wow.
You know what's funny? There was reports that were coming out that they were saying, oh, this is going to main event in Japan. As you all know, if you watch it, Mike Tenay and Taz, they recorded in English from Nashville. Hell, Taz even admitted at the end of the commentary, we're here proud in Nashville, watching this from Japan.
Wow.
Why would he admit that?
You know what?
Done by him, but hey,
it also felt like
that's done.
It felt also like Russell Wayne didn't really meet TNA halfway, because if this was like a real Bound for Glory, they should have had their crowning of their Russell One champion on this pay-per-view, because they're going to have another pay-per-view next month to crown their first ever Russell One champion. What should have happened, they should have had that match, the final, including a TNA guy versus a Russell One guy for the Russell One. Yeah. Plus the championship.
That would have been perfect. And you know what? You know what? That would have helped. Instead of fucking having James Storm job out in a tag match, have James Storm elevate a Japan guy in a fucking Wrestle One title match. That would have been perfect. That would have made sense for James Storm, because James Storm's looking to take over the whole entire Wrestle One with his Revolution. That would have been a perfect fucking storyline. You could have had Sonata and Manic beat Muda and.
Or they could have had, like, instead of the Bound for Glory tournament, they should have had like a Wrestle One type tournament.
They didn't have a Bound for Glory series. They didn't have a Bound for Glory series.
And the thing is, with the Wrestle One series, the Wrestle One tournament, the good idea with that is, hey, you're featuring Wrestle One guys on Impact Wrestling. That means we might see these guys in the near future, kind of like how they featured Sonata many times before he came over to TNA full time. So at least you're featuring those guys, so that way we know what to expect from these guys at Bound for Glory. Like, you're coming into this event blind. Like, if you've never seen a Ryota Hama match before, you probably. What did you say?
Andy Wu. Andy Wu in that guy with the jacket.
It's just like, I'm sorry, man. This show just really was like, this is the saddest I've been as a TNA fan, man. I thought 10-10-10 was bad, but this was bad, man.
You know what? I thought 10-10-10 was there. The fact they're in Daytona, but yeah, I see because of the ending.
Yeah, the only thing I liked was that Jeff already turned heel, but then once I saw Jeff Jarrett and the Fist walk out like Goose, I was like, God damn.
They're here. I would have rather had that. I would have been content with that. Shit.
I would think we all could agree the weakest match on the card was Havoc versus Velvet Sky.
Oh my God. Seriously. Why couldn't you get Gail Kim on the show to face fucking Havoc? Like, what the fuck were you thinking?
To my understanding, Gail Kim's contract with TNA is running up.
Oh, so that's
why they didn't bring her to Japan. And even if that, though, like, even with her, if she is to leave, I'm sorry. Listen, I've seen some of Havoc's matches, but I'm not really impressed. I'm sorry.
She's just like any other.
She's literally the white Awesome Kong.
Yeah.
Still, Awesome Kong.
She's like awesome calm, but not as awesome. She's like just
Exactly.
She's just
Yeah.
there.
She is.
I mean, again, people
She's
who
just
think
there.
that because Havoc is there, oh my God, this is gonna elevate the Knockouts division, or no, it didn't. That's one knockout. That's one bitch. One bitch doesn't change the whole thing. You
And
need
she
more
won the
bitches.
title automatically. That's how bad
You
the
need more
knockout
bitches.
division is.
You feel what I'm saying?
I hear a heel Steven T-shirt. I need more bitches.
You need more bitches. One bitch doesn't change anything. It's like watching The Longest Yard. Remember that scene where they're fucking practicing plays and shit? And Chris Rock tells Adams, yeah, I need more brothers. And Adams like, wait a minute, we got Sotowski, what are you talking about? That's one brother. This shit ain't hockey. That's pretty much what again.
I'm also kind of disappointed they didn't have any. Like, instead of Velvet Sky, they could have had some Joe. If they're going to go all the way with the, like, Japanese wrestler versus American wrestler, they could have had a Joshi there. Come on. Lo Cherie versus Havoc, Mia Cherie versus Havoc, Kana versus Havoc. Just the list goes on. And you pick Velvet Sky? Really? Velvet?
I mean, again, she's dating Bully Ray, And just the fact that she's dating Bully Ray. Chris Sabin. Bully Ray took your bitch, man. Come on.
Oh my God, that's sad.
Hey, Chris Sabin
And
did it
Bully
first.
Ray's booking. He's booking for TNA. Apparently, Bully's booking TNA.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
He's
That's
got
why
And to top of it, go on,
that's
Chase. I
why Team
apologize.
3
Go on, Chase. Go
And
on.
that's why
I
Team
apologize.
3D got like the most fucking. I'm sorry, those video packages of Team 3D, I did not need to see that. That just depressed me because it reminded me how good Team 3D used to be. That's like, this was the most random match I've ever seen. Team 3D versus Abyss and Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't get the Wolves. You could not get the Wolves to show up at least for one big dream match. Come on,
Or
man.
at least, you know what, though? At least have, if you watch Impact last week, or last Wednesday, because technically it's already a new week,
Yeah.
that final match would have been awesome on Bound for Glory.
Yeah, dude, that Full Metal Mayhem was like one of the best matches I've seen from TNA in a long ass time.
Probably
That was
their match of the year. That was
Yeah.
their match of the year.
Yeah,
That was their match of the year.
it's
But
probably
even
like a top 10 overall match of the year if you look at mainstream wrestling. I mean, but I think it's like with Jeff Hardy being an idiot is the reason why, because Jeff Hardy has that felony and he's not allowed to travel outside the states.
it's funny. I read reports. Apparently, he was able to travel, but he didn't travel with them.
Okay, so Jeff Hardy just wanted to fucking make some music and play model.
Now he was doing indies with his brother, Matt.
Yeah, no matter that company they run. But again, I just feel like, we're not bashing TNA. We're not saying, oh my God, fuck TNA. I'm not saying that.
No, I'm just disappointed in TNA because
Exactly.
this company right now has all or nothing. They're all in. They're on the poker table. They're all in to try to keep wrestling fans interested in their damn product. And if this is what you did, you made me want to watch more Wrestle One that I don't even know how to fucking watch. Then watch your own product. I don't want to watch your own product now. These guys are losers compared to the Wrestle One people. Yeah, sure, EC3 and MVP won a match, but really, who cares? MVP's feuding with what? Chris Melendez? Whoop-de-fucking-do. And EC3, he's teaming with Brodus Clay, and he's feuding with Rockstar Spud.
Hey, but Spud is a TNA guy, though. Spud is a TNA guy, and if he breaks EC3's freak, it helps them both out. It's like a blood friends. It's like Raven and Tommy Dreamer. That was the bottom kind of getting from that. Like friends, now they're rivals.
I don't know.
I don't know if EC3 and Spud have that type of thing. I mean, Spud's more of a comedy character than a serious wrestler.
No, his indie, he was like real.
If you watch indie stuff, if you watch stuff in the indies, you will be amazed by Spud. He needs to be the baby Jesus of pro wrestling. But even if that, I get it. The fact that he's on a mainstream level now, technically. So, but who knows? But again, Bound for Glory 2014, Japan. I don't know. Where do they go from here?
Nowhere.
Put on good TNA. Put on good impacts. That's the only thing they can do.
Yeah, they already filmed all. They already filmed all their impacts. They already filmed all the impacts.
That's what I'm talking about. Make sure all those come out good, and then when next year comes, hey, restart, refresh, have some new people.
You realize that what's gonna happen, right? Remember, the tag team champions, people.
Every title changed.
Every title just changed.
Just,
Yeah.
Hey, low key as SVN champion, nobody. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at
But
that.
I mean, okay, and that's fine. But I think Chase said this a while back on one of his reviews. You know how people complain when WWE brings back old people, or same thing should go with for TNA as well.
Yeah. Like, people always complain like they see the same old shit in WWE. Like, oh, I'm sick and tired of seeing this match and this match. It's like, well, you're not sick and tired of seeing Samoa Joe and Low-Key for whatever reason. What, just because they're internet favorites, we have to praise the land they worship? Like, don't get me wrong, I love Joe. Joe is fucking awesome.
Oh, no, it wasn't a match.
It wasn't a match. Talent.
It wasn't a match. Like, Joe had to vacate the title. Low-Key won the title a different way. Samoa Joe's going to be out of action until they get back on live TV.
No, I'm just saying when it comes down to old people wrestling, it's like, it's the same old shit. How can we say that for the WWE, but we don't say that for TNA? What, because TNA's in desperation mode? So we have to fucking, like, make them sound a little bit better? Like, nah, man. Like, TNA did this to themselves. All those years of bad booking has caught up with them finally. And I remember saying this on a show with Steven. I said, I'm just waiting for TNA to choke up. I'm just waiting for TNA. I think it was on David's show. I said, I'm waiting for TNA to fuck up. And those Pennsylvania tapings, when I read some of the stuff I read there, I was like, yep, TNA did it. They went just downhill, man. I mean, they can put on all the great matches in the world, but it doesn't mean anything if, like, your storytelling is just terrible and it's not good TV. Like,
I don't feel like TNA storytelling has been better than WWE. The Samuel Shaw Gunner stuff has been.
Nah.
I like that.
Samuel Shaw and Gunner.
I like that. I like this. Maybe because I like Samuel Shaw. I'm a big Samuel Shaw fan. I like the creepy bastard. The Revolution.
Revolution's good. Revolution's good. I like their heel champ. Like, I'm not saying WWE's perfect. WWE sucks. WWE just has a huge fan base that won't go away. What I'm saying is that with TNA, you can't just hope that good matches will get you so far. You need better storytelling. And if you read the spoilers, like Bobby Roode, how Bobby Roode won the title, it was like a Kurt Angle fucking hump fest.
Pretty much.
Like a big deal. Oh, Kurt Angle survived the ref bump and made the 3 count. Oh, Kurt Angle. Like, god damn.
And the tag team thing, I like the idea of how the tag team belts change. I just don't like the person involved. I'm not going to say the name, but it's like the Revolution. That's a great fashion. I like that. They're changing characters and stuff. But the guy that's in there, the new guy, I'm not going to mention his name, but the new guy is just like, why? Why is he in the Revolution with you guys? You got James Storm, Sonata, Matic, and then you get this guy? Huh?
Yeah, and then you can find one more. Like, they couldn't find. I know who you're talking about, but they couldn't find one more, like, random action guy. Like, it was perfect. Like, why not find one more random or a knockout? Yeah, a knockout. Or I would say probably get Tigre Uno in the Revolution. Make Tigre Uno feel different. Do something different with that guy because he's kind of boring.
Right.
Indeed. What else happened here? This is what I think they should really do. Honestly, take parts of January off.
Yeah. Well,
as
this part said.
As in, like, you know what? Take, find a new deal, find a new TV deal, wherever it may be at. Who knows at this point, right?
Food Network.
Food Network, Cablevision, Playboy, who knows, right? Oprah Network, Good Burger Network, Univision, Telemundo, who knows? But the point is this, though, right? Oh, even BET. Imagine that. They go to BET.
VH1.
But they should do, on a serious note, get this new deal. Don't go live. Wait it out. Go back to the drawing board. Look at what's working. Look what's not working right now. And in all honesty, too, Dixie Carter, you have to go.
Mm-hmm.
She has to. Listen, people are gonna praise her because she's a woman competing in it, in the wrestling business. That's fine and all, but still, look what she's done. She's allowed Muda and Wrestle One to literally business fuck her from behind.
Yeah. She and also she misused the name like a great Muda. I mean, here's a great Muda. that, you know, a lot of wrestling fans love and respect. And, you know, he's someone that, you know, a lot of American audience members, they have never seen wrestle. Great Muta is a huge legend in the wrestling business. And, you know, WWE has never done anything with this guy on their main television lately. And here's TNA finally bringing this guy in to do something, and you drop the ball with him. How do you drop the ball on the great fucking Muta? One of the best in Japan wrestling history and one of the best in wrestling history. How do you drop the ball on him? Like,
Yeah.
Exactly. Dave in my because I posted an overall thoughts on Facebook, right? He even said it. Great matches, bad booking.
I agree with that.
I mean, how is there booking when there's no story, there's no build?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of TNA's booking.
I mean, again, you know, we say all the time that TNA has good in-ring action, better than WWE's last couple of weeks.
Yeah, but some of the matches are like pointless.
Yeah, I feel like their marketing team is just shit. Their booking department is a joke. Christy Hemme, people. Christy Hemme's part of creative.
Costume design.
Costume designer.
Well, the music, I think the music would be the first thing that needs to be revamped, and along with some Titantron work.
No,
they don't have a Titantron.
They don't have a Titantron.
I mean, they have something like they used to have a Titantron, something where they come out and like it was a picture of them.
Yeah, still, I mean,
the budget cuts, and then they just had nothing now, just a bunch of lighting.
Exactly. And the fact that you didn't have Austin fucking Aries, that's the one that really hurt me. That's the one that hurt me most. That hit home with me.
Yeah.
He's going somewhere else.
I mean, if you look at the Bound for Glory, like a commercial, half the motherfuckers featured in that commercial were not even on the show.
Even though
if you look at the commercial, none of these guys were on it. Like, it's like, what, MVP was on the show, and who else? Like, I know the commercial. No one else was featured on the show that I can remember commercial. Jeff Hardy was on that commercial. Freaking Gail Kim. Austin Aries was on that commercial. Like, Bobby Roode, Destroyer Lashley. None of these guys were on the damn show.
Exactly. You know, it's funny, too. If you notice back in the day, TNA, during the commercial, they would say, no problem, okay, Fabe. No problem, bro. But if you notice, back in the day, during the commercial for Bound for Glory, they always say, oh, the biggest show of the year. Bound for Glory, the biggest show of the year. Live on pay-per-view. This year is like Bound for Glory, live from Japan.
Has a rising sun.
Order on pay-per-view. And yeah, and they have the guys that weren't featured on the show.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't want to say it's the end or, you know, FTNA, because that's not my style. That's not my style, really.
See, the thing is, it's like it shouldn't be the end, but it feels like it is the end, and it's sad because I don't want TNA to die, man. Like I enjoy any wrestling that's on damn TV, but it's just like, you know,
I do too. I do also.
It's just like, if you're not gonna act like you guys care about your current product, why should I care? Because you guys are not.
Before. I even said I wasn't gonna watch this. I really wasn't. You know, I said, like, why should if they didn't care so much about building this up or allowing Russell One to literally just do it from behind you guys, why should myself as a consumer, not that I even bought it or not, but I kind of get the idea, why should I as a viewer or a consumer bother?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Or even as reviewers, why should we even bother reviewing it?
Yeah, like, I was struggling with my Bound for Glory review. I filmed that shit like 5 different times, and I said, screw it, I want to do a Hangout. And I asked Steven, and Steven's like, oh, I'm doing a Hangout. I'm like, cool, I'm going to jump on this one because I don't feel like reviewing the show. I don't feel like the show deserves my attention to review. And it's like, because it's just it's a sad state, because TNA used to be that company that I looked at and said, man, they may fuck up a lot, but god damn it, they try. And that's all I care about. Is that at least they try. Like, you know, so many times TNA in the past, they would fuck up and they would do something completely stupid. But at least TNA would be trying to do something. Nowadays, it feels like they're trying, but at the same time, it's like they're waving the white flag, saying, like, we're going all out. They're going all in, all out, waving the white flag along the way, like, as they go down. And it's sad because, like, you know, we need another mainstream wrestling product on our TVs. I mean, right now the WWE is a joke. And so now we have to, if we lose TNA, it's like, you know, actually, yeah. and it sucks
again,
for the talent.
I say this to everybody as well, who bash TNA for no reason, unpurposely, for no reason whatsoever. You can't have one promotion dominating the whole thing. You can't. And I'm sure Chase. I'm sure that Chase Bolivar was probably saying, "I told you so. I told you so."
Yeah, he hates TNA. He doesn't like TNA at all.
It's like, I told you so. You shouldn't be watching that.
Yeah,
That's
he
around
doesn't
the
like
point,
it.
though.
Around the
That's
point.
around the point. So Walter, you should be upset right now. Your Giants just got shut out, 27-0.
That was the same score. I think that was halftime. So.
All right. So apparently, I'm on this Facebook page, Fellow Monster Sound Off. The Facebook page, whatever. And apparently, someone tweeted out or PM. Apparently, someone got a fucking text message from WWE. I didn't know WWE can actually text message you now. Can they do that?
Probably.
If they want to.
They used to give updates. Like I would get texts from them about pay-per-view updates.
Apparently, there's a breaking news: Brie Bella and Nikki Bella will make history at WWE Hell in a Cell when they compete in the first ever Divas Hell in a Cell match.
That's fake. No way.
If they do,
if they do that, okay. You mean to tell me we've gone through how many years with Hell in a Cell? In the year of Hell in a Cell, we've had Lita and Trish, and they could have not done a Hell in a Cell, but yet these two bimbos can do a fucking Hell in a Cell.
I guess since that card doesn't look that good right now.
Oh yeah, it's too.
They have to do some bullshit.
Okay, if that's the case, then I want to see some arm bars, some takedowns, some
I want to see the Cell for you.
What makes this feud deserving of a Hell in a Cell? Did Chase Bolivar get a hold of the WWE? He talked about this. Remember, Steven? He said that he wanted to see this match. Did he get a hold of WWE Creative? Like, God damn! These bimbos in a Hell in a Cell?
Can you imagine that?
To be fair, Nikki Bella is a pretty good wrestler, and she's been putting on better matches than AJ Lee.
Yeah, no, she's a good wrestler. I'm just saying the feud sucks. It doesn't deserve to be Hell in a Cell. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind the Bellas versus Bellas match. Okay, I've been one of the few people ever since they came back that said you need to have these two feuds somehow because I think they could put on a good match. But the feud has been garbage. Like, how do you fuck up a simple feud? They're twin sisters. They are twin fucking sisters. This should be easy. But they made it all complicated.
I wish she died in the womb.
Yeah, like, oh, God damn.
Wait, man, breaking news. Brand Maddox has come back to WWE.
That's nice.
That's
nice. He could have been using that 15-on-15 tag team match. Holla, holla, holla for it, but...
Well, just to give my thoughts about the whole Bella thing, and yes, for those who are watching, I am not showing my face at this minute, but I will later.
Why?
Because I don't feel anybody deserves to see my face right now.
Oh, by the way, before you speak on your thoughts on the Bellas, there's actually a segment that was taken off the air for Bound for Glory.
What?
I'm thinking you all know what it was. There was a big that was taken out. Apparently, we're Team 3D. I'm sure you all heard the news already. Team 3D, what they did. They took a Bullet Club T-shirt and they ripped it apart. And they was like, we're going to make sure every member of the Bullet Club goes through a table.
Yeah.
How are they going to do that? They're going independent in Japan. How?
Well, they had to take it out.
They had to, I don't know.
I think they just had to take it out.
For another word, Team 3D are heading to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Honestly, they should leave TNA. Yeah, I know it sounds hurtful, but...
Hey, they leave TNA and we get the juicy product in TNA. I'm okay.
Juicy product?
Juicy product. Hey, JT done the new Knockout Kid. Come on.
And RST Fat Hero in TNA. Imagine that they bring in
the Bravados or the Briscoes instead of Team 3D.
Nah, the Briscoes will never leave. The Briscoes will never leave Ring of Honor.
They try to leave for WWE.
They will never leave Ring of Honor. They will never.
The problem with the Briscoes at this point is just like it's more of like how they handle themselves outside of ROH. It's not that they're bad. It's just that they say stupid stuff on Twitter and companies don't want to be involved with that, which is sad. It's a shame. They're really good talent, but When you take the shit, you're not gonna get hired.
Yes, absolutely.
The Young Bucks. The Young Bucks. Maybe
They were there. They hated it. Remember, they weren't used the part. Remember that. Generation B,
right? Yeah, Generation
B.
They tried to split those two up. I did not understand why the fuck they were trying to split up Generation B. I was like, these guys look the same. It's like trying to split up the damn Usos.
Just to get them back together again. Split them up just to get them back together again. But yeah, back to what we're talking about though, the Bella Twins and Hell in a Cell match. Does that go on, Mr. Matt Barnes from half Scrap Metal from COH?
Okay. My problems with the Bella feud. I have two big problems with this. One, or actually make that three problems. One, they're having this stupid crap going on where Bree is in these handicap matches as payback from Nikki. Like, I mean, I could see why they're doing that because it's kayfabe. Nikki wants Bree to feel her pain from months ago, but it's just like, why? Two, they're not pulling the trigger with it. Like, you have these two talented sisters who are all right in the ring, and they can probably have a good match against each other, but they're not pulling the trigger with it. Three, and this is the biggest issue I have with the feud, is they cannot act worth a shit.
Agreed. Yep. Agreed.
Dude, that's a big problem with the feud. Is like I don't believe anything that comes out of their mouth with the microphone.
Exactly.
I mean, here's a microphone in my hand. Levi McIntyre, you suck. That's literally the Bella feud when they're saying stuff to each other. They don't have any passion or emotion in saying it. They're just like, I hate you. I hate you too. I wish you died in the womb. I wish you died in the womb too. It's like I don't believe anything Nikki or Brie are saying to each other. You know?
Yeah,
exactly. You actually have a microphone. You got a mic.
Yeah, I got a microphone.
And real quick, just to get my thoughts out there about the whole Bound for Glory tonight, I didn't watch it, and I'm glad I didn't, based on what you guys are saying. And I actually saw the results, and I'm thinking to myself, this is what TNA gave us? This?
5 stars?
Like I said, it wasn't amazing, like, a lot of TNA apologists will put it out to be.
Yeah.
It wasn't good either, nor was it bad or terrible.
It was just there.
It was there. Yeah. Like, bam, okay.
It was just meh.
It met expectations.
Imagine eating a risotto on a dirty plate that was brought back from the table back to the kitchen. Yeah. And it was put there for 3 days ready to serve again. That's pretty much what it was.
Yeah, this isn't like the worst TNA pay-per-view ever. I mean, Victory Road 09 or 2011 takes that title. But when it comes down to Bound for Glory, this is the worst ever. I thought 07 could never be topped. But somehow 2014 topped it. It's not the worst. This is not the worst TNA pay-per-view ever. Like, I won't go that far. But this is definitely the worst Bound for Glory ever. I'll say that.
Yeah, worse than last year's. I didn't even like last year's.
I'll agree with that. I'll agree.
I mean, last year's at least with last year you had build up.
I know. That's what it still
you had
sucks.
Drama, you know what I'm saying? But AJ Styles, he took that mean ass spot. He did like a fucking he did like a catapult or like something like that into the announce table.
Yeah,
I do.
But yeah, I was gonna mention. I think some of the problems with TNA now. I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel even though I don't watch Impact every week, I do try to watch at least one or maybe two shows a month. And when I watch them, I actually like the show. I mean, I like what they've been doing with the Dudleys, the Hardys, and the Wolves. I enjoyed that stuff. But to me, TNA, they're trying too hard to just focus on good matches rather than try to do proper build-ups for matches. Mm-hmm. And that is going to help your company. I mean, at the end of the day, wrestling's not about wrestling. Wrestling's about money. And
the business.
Exactly. So I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Matches are good, and I enjoy matches. But at the same time, I gotta have variety.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You know, like I'm not the biggest New Japan fan in the world. I'll be dead honest here when I say that. But The thing about New Japan is at least they have storylines with half of their fucking matches. TNA doesn't do that with their matches. New Japan actually has a build-up towards their big matches, and there's a reason why you want to see Styles versus Okada and all that other stuff. They have storyline within their matches that make these matches good. You know, I became an Okada fan just because of watching some of the stuff in the G1 thing. But it's just like, what I'm saying is, like, I may not like New Japan, but I will say this: New Japan, they know how to put on good matches with good storytelling. That's what makes them, you know, the best overall product, you know, in the wrestling world today. It's not the best product in America, but definitely in the wrestling world today, New Japan is one of the best products because they know how to tell fucking stories, they know how to produce characters, and they know how to entertain with what they have. I just wish that it was in English so I can understand it.
And they perfectionize, that's even a word, strong style.
Mm-hmm.
They perfect it to a T. You know what I mean? You know, it's funny, if you're on Twitter, right, throughout the pay-per-view, and you're to put hashtag bound for glory, the minute you put bound for, there was a hashtag bound for bankruptcy trending on Twitter.
Oh. Well, I mean, my thing about TNA is I've said this pretty much for like the last 2 years almost. Whenever I talk crap about TNA, I don't say it to hate on them. I say it because I'm a disappointed fan who loved TNA for a long, long time.
I hear what you're saying, because I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of TNA apologists feel that whenever someone complains about TNA or has a different opinion about the product or something that they don't agree with, it's like you just committed the ultimate sin. But however, these same apologists can bash WWE. You know, my advice to every TNA fan out there: you got to be the mature person here.
Who cares? I mean, who cares if they're bashing your product? I mean, it's just the bottom line. Your product's not good right now. You just have to accept it. You know, your shit stinks. It's not going to smell any better. It doesn't matter how many times you throw it into the washing machine. It's still going to stink at the end of the day. Just accept that TNA right now.
You can spray a whole bottle of Lysol, and that shit's still going to smell.
Yeah, it's not good right now. Like, you know, it's just the bottom line when it comes down to TNA. I mean, it's just hard to watch this company because TNA, their problem has always been execution. They've always had the talent. They've always had decent enough storylines to carry themselves through. They've always had good matches that can make you talk about them the next night. But it's just the execution afterwards, because like you'll have it where it's like, oh yes, finally AJ Styles, he won the NWA World Heavyweight Championship against Jeff Jarrett, and then what do? The next month you give the belt to fucking Raven. Why the fuck are you giving the belt to fucking Raven in 2005? I can name a bunch of Steven, we need to have a special. The TNA funeral. We need to have talk about all TNA's biggest fuck ups because I know all of them off the top of my damn head.
If it ever happens,
like the reason why TNA fell, there's a reason why TNA fall. I'll come on that show and I'll express my passion because I hate when people say I'm not a TNA fan. I'm a biggest TNA fan as there ever has been.
And I know you are, Jason. As long as I've known you, I know that you are. You know.
See,
for those of you who follow my channel, you guys, there's videos on my channel where I've defended TNA. When people went to bash it, I literally stuck up for them. Even though I should have not. I shouldn't have. How do I say it? Even though I should have. Oh fuck. My brain is just right now. It's like, even though I shouldn't have, but I did. I didn't have to, but I did. Yeah, I'm a wrestling fan.
There's many times where, like in 2011, 2012, 2013, I've made videos defending TNA wrestling and saying why it was better than the WWE. And I'll admit, some of those videos were wrong on my part. We're trying to defend this damn company. I'm not always right when it comes to wrestling, but what I am right about is my passion for a company. And right now, my passion for TNA is just like, bam. And I'm trying to find my alternative.
Like I said before, pro wrestling in America, mainstream wrestling, is in a coma right now.
Yes.
It's in a coma. While WWE is giving you midget alligators and midget bulls and bunny rabbits and
Vince McSham special, the Vince McSham specials.
You know, TNA, you know, they're doing so much taping in advance and their talent leaving left and right.
Yeah, and I think that's another problem for me.
And Jason, in other news, Jake Shields submitted the fuck out of that fucking Ford guy last night.
Nice. Good for Jake Shields. He's doing something.
I like Jake Shields.
Yeah, I like
I
Jake
don't watch
Shields too.
MMA hardly
I like
anymore.
him too. I always liked Jake Shields. I always thought, you know what? I always felt that the UFC fucked up by letting him go. Because you think about it, he only lost one fight.
Yeah.
The Lombard.
Yeah, no, and also with the thing about Jake Shields, it's like they made him fight at welterweight when he was dominating at middleweight. Like he made Dan Henderson look bad. Like, well, how come he couldn't fight Silva? Yeah, Silva would have kicked his ass standing up, but what about if they went to the ground? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like anything could have happened in the ground in that match. So I don't know why they made Jake Shields go down to welterweight. I think they just wanted that GSP match really badly.
I'll be honest, when that fight happened, I was cheering for Jake Shields.
No, me too.
I was like, yo, come on, Jake Shields.
Well,
But then round one, I'm like, fuck. Round one, I saw him take a Superman punch, and the guy flew.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, it's over.
But I was gonna say, like with TNA, yeah, like a couple other problems I have with TNA is the whole taping their shows in advance. I don't really like that because, of course, it's like no matter how much you try to avoid.
This was taped.
But I'm trying to say, like, whenever they tape their shows in advance and you don't want spoilers, they're gonna pop up on you somehow, and you're just like,
Oh, the spoilers.
Hey, Anal Rift today from NoIQ.com. He was the first one in line posting spoilers.
Damn.
and then number two,
He was in Japan?
Nah, like apparently, you know, he has his sources that live in Japan or whatever. And mind you, I don't know how the fuck this guy's even big. I don't know how the fuck his say is even that, you know. To me, it's just a rip.
I remember back in the old days on PWM forums when he was like a little bitch and we all used to bitch out on him. Like the Great Airchester and all these people used to bitch on Aaron Rift. It was hilarious.
Everyone does. Like, come on. How the fuck is he even married? That's what I want.
He makes money off of doing his shit, you know.
But I was gonna say, and then another problem I have with TNA at times during like big storylines they get the simplest things wrong. Sometimes. Like particularly one of the more recent ones was the Aces and Eights.
Yep.
And Taz involved, and he goes back on the commentary table. I mean, when a man this is quoting Monoxide's quote on one of his friend's videos where they were talking about when Taz joined the Aces and Eights, where he was flipping shit going. When a man turns heel, especially in a faction like that, you don't put him back on the commentary table.
And also, when it came down to TNA, like AJ Styles recently said it, you know, the Claire Lynch storyline. If you hear any AJ Styles shoot interview, he gets asked about Claire Lynch, and he says, you know, it's supposed to be one of the best stories ever told, but because they chose an ugly-ass chick that wasn't hot, that made no damn sense, it was one of the worst stories ever.
Yeah.
Indeed it was.
And the fact that WWE tried to copy that was mind-blowing. Badly. Oh, God. And I will say this, and this is just going into like how I feel about wrestling right now. I've always been objective. When I say a company's good, I'm going to say that it's good. If a company is bad, I'm going to say it's bad. Like right now, TNA's slightly better just based on how their impacts have been with having some good matches, but build-ups and storylines, yeah, that's wow, that's loud. But with WWE, they're bad right now. But then again, for the most part, around this time every year for WWE, it's not very good.
Yeah, because they have to find a feud for Big Show to fucking feud with. That's always bad in all time.
Big Show.
Yeah.
So that's why you don't see me doing a whole lot of wrestling videos anymore, at least right now, because right now mainstream wrestling's not very good right now. That's why I've been more listening to this album and doing my NASCAR stuff than doing wrestling videos, because it's like, what is there for me to talk about? Because
that's why I might make a move to the MMA community. Who knows? I'm still in debate about it. But even if that, like, even with the UFC right now, the whole product has also been shit as well. You know.
Really, Ring of Honor is just putting out a better show.
I'm sorry, but you know what? Rory McDonald is not a draw. I'm sorry.
No, he's so boring.
He's not a draw.
Jarrell was going to say something. I want to hear what Jarrell was going to say. Jarrell, are you there?
A la carte.
Yeah.
You're going to say something.
I was saying, like, really, in my opinion, Ring of Honor is doing better than both of them, really.
Yeah, okay.
The problem with Ring of Honor, and I'll say this right now, the fact that Steen is gone, it just took away a lot. You know, now he's in WWE. And you think about it, Steen was the face of that company to an extent, and now he's gone. It's like, you know, there's an empty gap now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, the thing with Ring of Honor is, I just feel a lot of people are not talking about it as much as they used to back in the day. Because I remember when I would go on Twitter, I would see all these house show results from Ring of Honor. I would see everything that was going on with Ring of Honor. Nowadays, I don't hear anything about Ring of Honor, like unless like a big show is up.
My thing,
like,
my
problem, matches, but yeah.
My only thing about when it comes to ROH, I don't ever talk about it because I don't ever have access to it all that much.
RingofHonor.com, ROHWrestling.com. They have put on shows every week.
Yeah, they do.
Well, I can't.
Well,
I
hey,
can't
thank
watch
you.
them.
I'll probably start watching it now.
I tried to do that. The Ring of Honor Wrestling.com and to watch the shows. And since I didn't have Sinclair Broadcasting, they wouldn't let me watch them.
No. It's free. It's free. You have to. Let me see. You go to ROHWrestling.com. You sign in or like make a free account, and you go to TV/Watch Now, and it's free. I don't have Sinclair or anything.
But even if that, I've been so behind on the product too. I've been behind on it. Like
I also heard ROH TV is still behind. Like I heard they still have Michael Elgin as champion there.
Yeah. I just watched Michael Elgin versus Tommaso Ciampa at Death Before Dishonor. Yeah.
He's still there?
It's old. It's old. It got before.
No, Tommaso Ciampa is still in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
He's
and also with
one of the top heels now.
Why isn't he somewhere else?
And also with
I think he's injury prone.
Oh, okay.
Matt
surgery.
God, Tommaso Ciampa, that's ridiculous.
My bad.
What is it?
Thank you. But anyways, I was gonna say this is most of the only exposure I've had to ROH is these 3 DVDs. This is most of the exposure I've had to ROH with the Best in the World and then Bloodstained Honor and Stars of Honor, which, by the way, are great DVDs for certain matches for sure. I mean, really, these and the Kevin Steen El Generico match from Final Bout 2012 has been the only stuff I've really ever watched of ROH. Other than that, I don't ever had a lot of access to it.
Yep.
But hey, thanks to Alucard, I'll probably start checking out on their website, and maybe I'll do reviews, maybe not. I don't know.
Hey, better than Bound for Glory, tell you that much.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't even watch ROH very much, and I'll even say that, hell, these are better than like freaking Bound for Glory's Lockdowns and all TNA combined.
I think the last ROH show I watched was War of the Worlds, and that was actually a pretty damn good show.
I was there. You were there, Walter?
When was that?
You were there?
Show? When was that? What was that show? What was that show where it was like for free to watch, where they had that title tournament which Adam Cole won?
That was, I believe, Death Before Dishonor, I think 11 or 10.
I actually did watch that
11,
show.
11.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, that was a free show.
I thought that was pretty.
No, that was actually they went back to iPay-per-view for a while and it was free. That first iPay when it came back to, that was free. The problem was though that they had so many technical issues with the stream.
Yeah.
That after that they didn't go back to iPay-per-view since fucking that partnership shows with New Japan because they partner up with Ustream, and now the problem is Ustream will no longer be doing iPay-per-view. Hence why, if you think about it, you know, Global Force partner up with New Japan. Hence why New Japan's having that Wrestle Kingdom show in January with Global Force Wrestling. It's being labeled as Global Force's first pay-per-view in America.
Sounds to me like iPay-per-views need to go to hitbox.tv.
I'll say this about Global Force right now. I feel like Jared. Say what you want about him. I feel like he hit a home run here.
He's doing the right things.
Let's just
hope. Doing the right things.
Let's just hope he doesn't make himself the first Global Force World Champion.
See, that's the thing with Jared is like Jared likes to put himself in the spotlight for whatever reason, even though he doesn't deserve the spotlight all that much. And it's just like my biggest fear is like, yes, he's partnered with AAA. Yes, he's partnered with New Japan, possibly ROH, and he's going to get a lot of great talents. But it's just like honestly, if he features himself as the King of the Mountain, and he's already a part of the Bullet Club, that's not going to be good for business, man. That's just sad. If Jeff Jarrett features himself that much.
He's going to play
I'll watch that. If you put that Global Force pay-per-view and there's Okada facing someone and AJ Styles versus someone, I'll probably watch it.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy though? Because apparently I got this from people that I know in the UK, right? Apparently on August, I think if you saw it on Facebook, I think I already posted it on Facebook. But next week, Okada faces Austin Aries in the UK.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that.
But it's not iPay-per-view. It's not iPay-per-view. You have to wait when they.
Yeah, someone's gonna upload it on YouTube.
It's an indie show, yeah. But just to think though, Austin Aries didn't go to Japan for Bound for Glory, but yeah, he's going to the UK to face probably one of the. If you think about it, let me put it this way, right? If pro wrestling had a pound for pound top 10, you know how MMA has it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to put Okada number 1.
I want to put him number 1. I'll put him like
or number 3. Or number 2. Or
I'd put him number 3.
All right, who?
I like him.
Who number 1?
Number 1?
Number 1 would be John Cena, obviously.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Oh, God.
Number one, if healthy, I guess Daniel Bryan, because he's hot right now. So probably not. But number 1 would be Daniel Bryan if healthy, and then number 2, maybe Okada is number 2. I'm trying to think of number 2.
AJ Styles.
Probably Styles, yeah. I would say Styles, Bryan, Styles, Okada. Then you would have to throw in, some of the mainstream wrestlers. Like I'd throw in Destroyer Lashley there. I mean, he's been a great heel champion for TNA, and I felt he's put on some of the best matches in his career. So it's like I would say that he would definitely be in the top 10 pound for pound list of wrestlers today.
I say Austin Aries. I'll help. Even Bobby Roode.
Bobby
Roode, yeah.
Adam Cole.
I'll
put Adam Cole last. I'll put Cole last.
No, I would put Cole 9, and then I'll put Ambrose 10, just because Ambrose is still breaking the mold right now.
Oh, you're gonna all the internet fans are gonna be pissed. How dare you, Chase?
Put
Dean Ambrose number 10.
I'm a Dean Ambrose fan. I'm just being honest.
Dare you put him number 10?
Ambrose is number 30 for me. My top 5: Cena, Orton, Brock Lesnar.
Brock.
Famous.
Mine's
Sheamus.
Green. Bo Dallas is in the top 10.
Oh, Dallas.
You know what? I'm gonna do something special. I'll be right back in just a second.
Who's he bringing? Matt Barnes? Is that? Who knows? But yeah, I mean, again, fuck. I'm in a brain freeze right now. Crazy. It's just crazy right now. All the tweets that probably Dixie's gonna be getting as we speak. All the tweets.
We love you, Dixie.
We love you, Dixie. Good show, Dixie.
Yo, Dixie, you put on the best wrestling show of all time. Dixie.
Wanna fuck you, Dixie?
Dixieland.
Darling.
Make love to me, Dixie.
Hey, Dixie. You my
Dixie.
girl.
Dixie. On the D.
D.
Boom. You know what's funny, yo? People were One thing about TNA also, I'll say, they have a good fan interaction. I'll say that.
Yeah.
For example, we were at the shows in New York, right? teams in New York. There was a girl giving hand jobs in the stands, bro.
Oh God.
Yeah, there was a girl giving hand jobs in the stands, yo. Blow jobs in the stand. Hey,
That ain't
This-
PG.
hey, that's the benefit of TNA. You don't see that in WWE. Either WWE has a bigger arena.
Yeah,
That's
man, you think you get away with that in WWE, man? I gotta watch those. I gotta watch those New York shows again to see if they catch the girl on the camera. That'd be fucking
Girl,
funny.
like-
You just like,
You
you know,
see-
I'm talking about the show. There's a girl just like some dude's pants like
You see like
the Roman Reigns fist cock in real life, man. It's just
that's
like,
that's why you saw me like. But that's around the point. Now, okay, we have here a lost member of the Wyatt family,
Eric Rowan.
Eric Rowan.
That's right. It's the return of the sheep of sleep. It's been a while since people have heard from me. Ever since I had a terrible aneurysm defending Roman Reigns and stuff. And you know what? Roman Reigns needs more praise. Because I am tired.
Sheep and lamb are the same thing, right?
Sucks. He does not suck. He is the best right now.
Hey,
You
guys.
let McIntyre, Trash 99 says, he's an idiot. I'm the smartest wrestling fan in the world. Only you can suck it.
Hold up. Is sheep and lamb the same thing?
Why do you have to question my intelligence?
Because you know what? Though lamb on the grill would go amazing right there. Rack a lamb, lamb on the grill. Would it be okay if we can sacrifice you, lamb? We can put you on the grill.
If you try to eat me, I will use these fists and I will punch you.
Hey,
to death.
good source of good source, man. Hey,
Yeah.
I could charge probably you run a plate would be probably 25 or not on the plate.
Yo, I'm gonna bail out here because of technical difficulties, and like next week I'll be back without the stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No problem, Alucard. No problem. Before
no
you
problem,
leave,
man.
you want to promote your social media, bro? People can check you
I'm
out.
back at a la carte everywhere, and guys, shit. Yeah.
By the way, I like that picture. I like that picture you have there, Dean Ambrose and Havoc.
Hey, the titties, man.
Teddy Master, I know.
The titty master appears out of nowhere when stuff like that happens.
Yep. Indeed he does. Indeed he does. And knowledge us. Alright, Alucard. No problem, bro.
All right, man. Sorry about that. I'll catch you guys later.
It's all good, brother. It's all good.
I hit you up on Facebook later, Steve.
No problem. No problem.
Well, anyways, now that I am here, I would like to issue a fan war challenge to Chase Bolivar.
He ain't here, man. He's like running around right now.
He's
going on
excited.
spiritual jobs, yeah.
He's excited. He's excited for TNA's failure right now. He's celebrating.
Yeah. He's celebrating, man. I can't bring him out right now.
Chase Oliver, I've got a message.
What do you want?
To Chase Bolivar.
Oh, God.
Tell him if he wants to throw hands, I'll throw hands. And I'm not
He doesn't
scared.
fight. Chase Bolivar ain't a fighter. He's a lover, man.
He's a lover, bro. Don't get it twisted, though. If you get Chase Bolivar on the ground, it's a wrap for you, man. It's a wrap for you.
Yeah. Chase Bolivar knows remember, he's a former NWA world champion, apparently.
Yeah.
And he does jiu-jitsu.
And Olympic gold medalist in sprint walking with a stub toe.
And he was trained by Hoist Gracie. The
Mhm.
Hoist
Yeah,
Gracie.
True stories by Chase Bolivar. Don't know how he does it.
Word. We'll find out.
Oh, yeah. Chase Bolivar this, Chase Bolivar that, da-de-da-de-da.
Oh.
And what in the deuce was that?
That was a horn.
Mr.
Well, I
Russo?
guess I'm done spreading my message to you people. I guess I'll get Levi back in here since he desperately wants to come out of the freaking refrigerator that I trapped him in. I'm
You
going
put
to free
him in the
him.
refrigerator.
So,
Okay. You put him in the refrigerator. So, yeah, the word is going out that WrestleMania, they're planning Triple H and The Rock.
Oh, wow.
I mean, if you think about it,
Awesome, like 10 years ago.
if you think about it, yes, it was a good feud. They had a feud, but they never had a WrestleMania match one-on-one.
Yeah.
I know, should have been
It's like,
at WrestleMania
see,
16.
yeah, it's 16. See, like, I mean, Triple H and Rock, it's not a bad idea. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to revisit the feud 15 years later. It's like a 15 years later, Triple H versus Rock. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, really? We can't use Triple H any better? We can't use The Rock any better? I mean, I'd rather see The Rock face Batista or Randy Orton, and I want to see Triple H face Dean Ambrose or Roman Reigns. I don't want to see these two face off again. I mean, all it is going to be Triple H carrying him. That's all it is going to be. Triple H doing every move and The Rock hitting his finishers.
Or if not, the match that everybody wants to see till this very day is Daniel Bryan versus, the Quitter.
Oh, yes,
that's not gonna happen.
No, Mr. Brooks. Like I said before, I'm gonna try to wear a Final Battle a BQITW shirt. Best quitter in the world.
Yeah, good luck trying to get out of that fan.
All them smarks gonna kill me. Oh fuck.
Well, hey, Steven, I just got back and I heard that, and I applaud you.
BQITW, best quitter in the world.
Friends gonna be like, "Fuck you."
Fuck, how dare you say that? Carrie Silk will be pissed at me. I mean, hey, it's the truth. He quit.
You know what was sad, man? I hated people
right?
that were like pissed off when The Rock came back and he wasn't going to feud with Rusev. I'm like, the fact that Rock even addressed Rusev is a big deal. Why are you guys pissed off that he's not going to feud with him? What does The Rock feuding with Rusev do for any of these two men?
I feel like more it's in the sense that when you think about it, right? Defending America, Rock never really was like the country guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's the people's champion.
Yeah,
that's all that matters. He's the people's champ.
I think what they could have done also, if anything, have Hulk Hogan be there.
Yeah.
Now, don't have Hogan do the leg drop, but just do punches, and maybe drop the boot. Maybe drop the boot, but hey, the minute he could drop the leg, have Rusev roll over.
Or they know the Hogan's not going to get physical. I think they're going to save Hogan for Cena. Like not a match with Cena, but they're going to save like the Hogan segment. Like they're going to save Hogan to be saved by John Cena, if you get what I'm saying. But like, yeah, like The Rock, man, is like one of the top 5 like biggest stars in professional wrestling history. Like, why y'all mad that he's coming back? Like, y'all should be happy. Just enjoy it. Like that's the problem with wrestling fans. That's the problem with wrestling fans. They can't seem to enjoy like when someone wants to come back and do something nice for them. It's like, oh, this guy buried CM Punk at Royal Rumble. Like, I'm sorry, CM Punk is nowhere near the star that Rock was. Like, if you were to make a top 10 stars, CM Punk not on that list. Top 20 stars, CM Punk not on that list. 30 stars, he's not on the list. 50 stars, okay, CM Punk probably made top 50, but that's it.
You know what's funny? When that happened, I was gonna put on Facebook, hey, look, it's the guy that ended CM Punk's 434 title run. I was gonna put that shit, but then again, nah.
I don't know why people were pissed about that.
I got a lot of schmarks here that
I was happy.
But how dare you, man? That's fucked up, bro.
When The Rock won the title, it was awesome.
Exactly. You might think about it. I think the minute Rock won the title, you knew what was gonna happen. You knew what was coming.
Yeah,
like,
Cena Rock 2.
Like, no, Cena Rock 2 was already made after you saw John Cena laying on the stage like a little baby when he lost. Like, you already knew that shit was going to happen at WrestleMania 29. That was obvious shit. You should have expected that coming. If you didn't see that, then what kind of product you watching? I mean, this is the WWE. You should, like, they give you their WrestleMania plan sometimes months in advance. I mean, you already know what the main event's going to be sometimes if you just are smart enough about it. Like,
exactly.
But yeah, it's just like, Cena, like, The Rock, like, I don't get why fans are upset with him. I mean, this was the best Rock we've gotten since that Rock concert. Like, since in 2012, the Rock concert, that was the best Rock.
What do you say about Rusev? It's fucking Moose Knuckles, right? Moose
yeah.
Knuckles and shit.
Yeah, like that. He was hilarious, man. He killed it. Like, I think some wrestling fans, they just need to learn. Like, some wrestling, like, I get it. I get anal about stuff, but I'm just mad about little things that WWE has forgot to do. And, the WWE is a company. They have no competition. They can do whatever they want. But they do whatever they want the wrong way. They can do whatever they want the right way, but they say screw that. Let's just do whatever we want the wrong way.
Exactly.
And it's
I'm sorry.
Go on what you're saying, Steven.
I was gonna say this too. I said this on Facebook. Let's be honest here. Yes, it was great seeing Rock back. It was amazing. It was great. It gave you goosebumps and all that. I'm sure if you were at the Barclays Center like my little nephew was, lucky. Yeah, my nephew went to Raw. My nephew went to with his mother, my cousin. Who paid for it? My mom. And I had to go to work that day. I'm mad as fuck, but still. But yeah, he saw The Rock return. Yeah, awesome. He rubbed it in till this day. Hey, Steven, I saw The Rock. I'm like, I know. But then again, I saw him at Mania.
You saw at Mania.
Yeah, but still, I saw him lose the title to Cena though.
Oh, hey, real quick, as I got out of the refrigerator when the sheep of sleep let me out, I took his mask, and now we'll never hear from him ever again.
Well, right now,
So I'm probably gonna jinx it because he'll probably come back to Bowman.
well, Stefan is still training, in the other room, preparing himself for the finals, which he might lose, but that's around the point, though. But back to what I was saying, though, with The Rock and all that. Yeah, it was amazing seeing him there live. It was amazing, New York.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, though. WWE didn't bring him back because, oh my God, it was New York City. Reason being, ratings.
Yep.
He needed a ratings boost.
Ratings boost.
To WWE standards, their ratings have been shit as of late. To their standards.
Mm-hmm.
Put it this way, a bad WWE rating would be a tremendous rating for TNA.
Yep.
Yeah.
To think that years ago WWE used to be in the 7.0, 6.0 ratings.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. See, the problem with WWE nowadays is they worry too much about Monday Night Football. That's the problem. Like, back in the good old days, they didn't give a fuck what Monday Night Football matchup it was. We were going to put on a good Raw regardless. I mean, wrestling fans are going to watch wrestling, and football fans are going to watch football. Look, I ain't watching Monday Night Football unless my team's playing. My team ain't playing. I don't give a fuck who's playing. I'll go watch the video recap on NFL.com. I don't need to see the whole game. It's just like, to me personally, like, that's the problem with WWE. They try to counteract the NFL too much. It's just like, I get it. A lot of your wrestling fans are also NFL fans, but you shouldn't be building your product around what the NFL game's doing. You should be building your product of what the fuck they're doing. I mean, and it's that too, because like right after The Rock came back, so many people are like, oh yeah, I'm going to see what Raw's going to do next, and you come out with a lame ass Divas match. It's like, oh God.
Oh, real quick, I see. I was looking on my subscription feed, and I already see Bruce Blitz has started a live stream. Bound for Glory, more like Bound for Crap.
It's funny. I know it's funny. I wake up when I'm in school, right? I wake up early, like 5 in the morning, right? 5:30, whatever. And PW Outsider Brennan, I remember, was it like last week? He PM'd me on Facebook around 6 in the morning. Mind you, I was gonna oversleep. Now how you have to like convert your PM on Facebook to the Messenger app now, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
When you get a PM, you get like the beep sound. And for some reason, I managed to hear that, and I woke up. He told me, yeah, Bruce Blitz is actually starting a stream right now at 6 in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck he actually did? I think it was on Raw. I think it was. I'm like, damn, yo.
Probably had to do something.
Damn.
Yeah, guys. I'm Bruce Blitz. I'm the only one that can be on camera. Raw sucks. Cena sucks. Cena can't wrestle, and
No. The background plays, then he disappears. Hey guys, it's a Raw review. Dick, fuckboy Cena, man. Fuckboy Cena this, fuckboy Cena. Oh, my bad. My bad.
Yeah, no, this way.
Yeah, guys, fuckboy Cena this, fuckboy Cena that. It's upsetting, with WWE with John Cena. If you go check out Bruce Blitz Sports Network.
Check out my network. My
network.
I got a VIP. VIP Raw review. It's really awesome. You should he's so boring sometimes, man. Like, how does anyone watch him?
What it is. And
with a bunch of his friends.
Know what it is, and I think Andre Reveal told me this best. Bruce Blitz can't come up with shit by himself. That's why he brings people in, so that he can bounce ideas off of them and come up with his own shit.
Yep.
Pretty much. That's pretty much.
That's true, because I remember I watched one of his reviews because I thought it was ridiculous to me. Like, remember when Cena and Cesaro earlier in the year?
And they tore the house down.
Yeah, they put on that really good match. Like, fucking Bruce Blitz was saying Cena sucked dick in that match. And, like, Mad Genius and his friends were, like, telling Bruce Blitz, no, it was actually a good match. I mean, Cena's not that good, but, he put on a good match. He's like, he's never had a good match in his career. And he kept on saying the same talking point. And he got really really frustrated to the point where he took off his hat and he was like, and he went to, like, the most desperate card, like the most desperate. You're losing the argument when you say, I lost all respect for you as a wrestling fan. This is terrible. You are such an idiot. Like, he went to a desperation card like that. I'm like, really? You go to that desperations just to, like, win an argument to prove you're right? You're saying that you lost respect for them just because they disagree with your opinion? I mean, that's the whole point of being a wrestling fan, is disagreeing your opinions. Like,
I agree with that. I agree. I feel like, again, everyone here in this community has entitled to an opinion. I said it before, the problem with this community is everyone, they invest so much in someone else's opinion instead of, coming up with their own. It's more like laziness than anything.
Yeah, and another problem with this community is just like, when someone has a different opinion from you, it's like, I automatically hate that person. Why do you hate that person for having a different opinion? I mean, look, me and Jarrell, like, before the show, I disagree with him what wrestling is, because I used to amateur wrestle, and we don't like it when the WWE, WWF, TNA is compared to amateur wrestling. It's nowhere near compared to amateur wrestling. Trust me, these guys get amateur wrestle, they would get their asses kicked. But doesn't mean I disrespect, what's his username, Algar?
American Alucard.
Okay, American. I don't disrespect his opinion. It's his opinion. If that's what he thinks professional wrestling is, that's his opinion. I'm not going to disrespect that. It's just like,
absolutely.
It's like you hate a certain YouTuber or you hate someone just because it's like, you say this thing and I hate it, so I don't like it. It's like,
there's other guy that apparently, I found out apparently he's not even a fan of this guy. Apparently his role is to be a troll on the internet. Yeah, I think you guys probably know who I'm talking about here. I'll give you a hint, Benoit.
Okay, him.
Yeah, him. Yeah. Apparently, if you guys check out the TMO podcast in the comment thread, he admitted that he is not really a Benoit fan. He is more like the troll, pretending to be a Benoit, apologist and all that. It's funny because you go on his channel, he has videos of himself just praising Benoit. Oh, we must respect the wrestler, not the man, and shit like that. But it's like, wait a minute, didn't the man want to be a wrestler?
Yeah, exactly.
And he exposed himself if you go to the podcast in the comments, he exposed himself. You're not a Benoit fan. Your arguments now are so fucking invalid. Even if you try to make a video, which he has, by the way. So I unfriended him and I blocked him. So yeah, remind me at the end of this to block him on this channel and to block him on the podcast, which I have to do. But yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah, no. And the thing is, like, with the whole Benoit thing, like, this is another reason why I think wrestling fans get shit. It's like, I have motherfuckers like that are wrestling fans and also football fans. They say, "Oh, I can't respect Adrian Peterson and Ray Rice for what they did." Yet there's people out there that praise the holy ground that Chris Benoit walks. It's like, nah, fuck. What Chris Benoit did was what Ray Rice and Adrian Peterson did times 10. He murdered his actual family. He murdered his kid. He murdered his wife. And yet motherfuckers that are wrestling fans are like, you should respect Chris Benoit as the wrestler. It's like, oh, fuck that shit. I mean, you're telling me I can't respect Adrian Peterson and Ray Rice as the football players, but y'all are praising Chris Benoit? Get the fuck out of here.
Chris Benoit.
Like,
Benoit, blah, 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 blah.
He's awesome.
He's amazing. And it's funny because now he's known as that guy.
That guy.
The guy who we
Vacant,
do not know.
Vacant won the 2004 Royal Rumble. Vacant won the WWE World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania 20.
Himself.
Vacant lost to Randy Orton, Chase's guy.
yeah.
Vacant,
Randy
Orton beat Casper Friendly Ghost. What's this?
Randy Orton just found the bell underneath the ring. I thought that was like the rumor that everyone talks about.
The youngest world champion, and
indeed. This is my advice. This is my advice to anyone out there dealing with trolls. My advice, just simple advice: you gotta have thick skin. You gotta have thick skin. If you don't have thick skin, you're not gonna last here. You're not gonna last. If anything, if they make you feel some type of way, just block them.
Yeah, that's what I do. Anytime I get troll comments, I'll just remove them and block the person.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I did a voiceover video because I've been into the voiceover for a while now, and I did a video, whatever. I think it was based off CM Punk, whatever it was, right? Yeah. And this guy wrote a comment. If I could just find it here, let me just find it here for a little bit here. If I can find it. But him going to TNA, right?
Number one.
And this guy wrote, I can see Vince McSham's cum oozing out of your fat ass, heel Steve. Mind you, I'm in a voiceover video, so you can't even see my face. which I found funny, but
He's obsessed with you.
I don't even know, man.
Yeah, but I was gonna bring this up earlier when we were talking about ROH. Yeah, with these 3 DVDs, like I'd say this one's my favorite, Stars of Honor, because on this one you got one of the, I believe, 3 Joe Punk matches. They got one of them on there. I think it was their 3rd one. And this one, it was an FIP World Heavyweight Championship match from 2005 with Homicide versus Antonio Banks, and they put in parentheses MVP, which I thought was kind of funny. Matt Hardy and Homicide. Matt Hardy and Homicide, Matt Hardy and Roderick Strong in 2 straight days. This one I found pretty unique because before I saw the match, I was thinking, these guys have never had a one-on-one match, and if they did, it would have been kick-ass. But it was on here, and it was an 06 match. It was Christopher Daniels versus Christian. And then they have,
they wrestled before, though. They wrestled before in TNA.
I never remembered seeing them in a one-on-one.
One-on-one?
Yeah, I'm talking about one-on-one. They may have been in tag matches or something, but I never saw them one-on-one until I saw this. And they also have this one. This match sounds badass. It was the same night as the Matt Hardy Roderick Strong match. It was Samoa Joe and Jay Lethal versus Low Key and Homicide.
Oh, this sounds like TNA.
And other news, also, apparently Kurt Angle is in talks with WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let's hope he signs, please.
No. Apparently, Kurt Angle, they offered him a full-time contract.
Full-time?
Apparently, he turned it down, which I can't blame him. Think about it. Kurt Angle
the guy is almost 50.
Exactly.
Yeah, give him a part-time deal like RVD and Jericho, and he'll be alright.
Apparently, he's trying to get that to happen, but I mean, here's my thing with that, right? It's Kurt Angle overall. I mean, if you think about it, it's bound to happen. He's gonna be back in WWE. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying, make him the world champion. If you think about it on the roster, who can he have good matches with right now? I could say, right now, Daniel Bryan versus Kurt Angle.
That would be amazing. And you know what? Just because I was a fan of their feud, I would personally like to see Kurt Angle, John Cena one more time. I think that'd be pretty good.
I don't. I really don't.
Maybe you don't. I do at least one time. For nostalgia.
If anything, why not? Kurt Angle versus Rusev, right?
Yeah, why not do it? I mean, it's a good storyline.
USA versus Russia. I mean, that now don't do what Angle did with Samoa Joe. Have him end the streak now.
No, have him end the streak.
Really?
Nah, I don't care for Rusev.
I mean, if you think about it, I would rather see Rusev lose to Angle than to sooner or later hit that brick wall. Known as John Cena.
If he doesn't lose to Angle, he's just gonna lose to Cena.
But if
John Cena man.
With Kurt Angle, though, I mean, if anything, you know what? Have him be at the Performance Center, train these NXT rookies.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he'd love the performance.
He'd be a great coach. No doubt.
Think about it. You got rid of Eugene, bring in Kurt Angle as the replacement.
I got rid of Eugene.
But
I guarantee you, this guy would have Kevin Steen in shape in a month.
Kevin Steen's not in shape now.
Now he'll make him have abs in a month.
God.
But anyway,
guarantee you it.
But anyways, and then the last 2 matches that were on this DVD, James Gibson, for those out there who don't know, that's Jamie Noble, against Roderick Strong. And then this one I found really cool because I call it the Battle of the Bryans. Bryan Danielson, Brian Kendrick.
Wow.
And right there is a picture of it right there on the back. And also, what's cool with these best of DVDs, they come with the DVD case high cards. This one, Bryan Danielson. And then in the Bloodstained Honor one, Roderick Strong. And I know Steven, you're gonna jizz over this one. Austin Aries with the long hair. So
Oh my God, it's Austin Starr.
Austin Starr, yo. He won that Kevin Nash invitation.
With the bowling ball trophy.
That bowling ball trophy and shit. Oh,
And if I had to say like my favorite,
TNA. The
if
good
I had
old
to
days.
say like my favorite match from each of these DVDs, for Bloodstained Honor, I honestly really liked the as I'm trying to read through just to make sure I pick one.
The Necro Butcher versus Samoa Joe.
That match wasn't on here. It was a tag match that they were
Oh,
announcing.
sorry. I tried to guess.
But I'd probably go with the steel cage match with Samoa Joe Jay Briscoe from like 2004, and then on Best in the World. Whew, there's quite a bunch on here I really liked, like Bryan Danielson, Lance Storm, Kenta, and Samoa Joe, which is the match featured on the cover.
Kenta.
And Kenta and Austin Aries. So, but yeah, there's so many. They even have CM Punk Terry Funk from 2003 on this.
Who?
DVD.
CM who?
CM Quitter versus Terry Funk.
I don't know who he is, bro. Sorry.
Terry Funk?
The Quitter versus CM... Or what? The Quitter versus Terry Funk. God, I can't even speak.
Bill Brooks versus Terry Funk.
Oh, God. And what's funny with the Stars of Honor DVD, they got... This was the only one of the 3 DVDs I have that had bonus features. They had like a retrospective of the Quitter and Samoa Joe, a thing of Mick Foley and Bruno Sammartino, where he ended up having a segment with Chris Hero and Nigel McGuinness on this DVD, which was pretty cool.
Did the Quitter quit ROH or did his contract expire?
He signed with WWE and he had to finish up his contract with Ring of Honor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His contract expired?
Summer of Punk angle in 2005, was it?
Yeah.
2005, the original Summer of Punk.
Yeah. Apparently Vince or I don't know who didn't want CM Punk. He wanted CM Punk to be
Levi, can you imagine COH the Summer of Stefan?
Oh my lord.
Not gonna happen, people. Not gonna happen.
He'll have to beat Matt Barnes, but that's gonna be impossible. Matt Barnes will break his neck.
I don't know about that. I think a rolling elbow and a neck crush do the job.
All right, Levi, out of all the names, why'd you choose Matt Barnes from the fucking Kipplers?
Dude, I'll be honest with you. When I came up with that name, I had no fucking idea who that was.
You chose Matt Barnes from the fucking Clippers, like a scrub NBA player who's just known for like yelling at teammates.
Still to this day.
He's an ugly motherfucker, so just look up Matt Barnes. You'll see his face, and you'll be like, God damn.
People ask me, why I picked Steven. But it's annoying. I saw Morris's promo for fucking Anniversary Night 1. He said my real name. I'm like, bro, my name is fucking Stefan.
They're confused.
People are still trying to get used to it.
Nah, but still, it's like, yo, you should read the match card. There's no Steven Guerrero there.
But then again, Paul, he's probably going to be leaving Raw, which is going to be a big loss, because Paul is one of the best.
Hey, it's better for Stefan. Shit. I'm saying, I don't know.
You want to take the easy way out?
We want title. Me after baby, I want title.
Too bad, Stefan. You're going to job out to the all-American.
Hey, oh fuck! Don't. I know. But hey, as long as I'm the final 2, I'm fine with that.
You're gonna job in the finals,
runner-up,
and then be irrelevant for the next 6 months.
Not really.
I'm kidding.
No,
that's if you're facing John Cena, that would have been.
Hell, I'll be more relevant than Stefan.
Psych.
If you face Cena, then you would have been pretty relevant after that.
Chase, when is Jose Aldo fighting Chad Mendes?
I don't fucking remember.
When is Chad Mendes getting his head knocked out again?
I think maybe October or something.
Cause I'm sorry, I don't see
January. I think January.
I don't see Chad Mendes. I don't see Chad Mendes beating Jose Aldo again. I'm sorry, I don't see him. You
They should
know,
just give the fight to McGregor, man. Like Chad Mendes is so
that should be the fight. I mean, honestly though, if anything, I would rather see McGregor fight Frankie or fight Cub Swanson before he gets the fight. But I'd understand why the promotion would choose to make Aldo versus McGregor. Brazil versus Ireland, shit.
Yeah, no. Also, like, what's Club Swanson doing wrong that he can't get a title shot?
I don't know. I think the fact that I think he's the guy that got dropped by Aldo like in the first 6 seconds. Remember fucking
Yeah.
That running knee.
That double knee to the face. Yeah. That shit was funny.
But I think if anything, just imagine though, Brazil versus Ireland. Fucking, make it fucking 4th of July weekend, right? On that July 4th card, right? This is not the main event. Have a co-main event at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas.
No, that'd be
just,
good.
Just imagine all the shit that Conor McGregor will say to Jose Aldo. He's gonna talk hella shit.
You saw what Bruce Blitz tweeted?
What happened?
Bruce Blitz tweeted, I literally went full retard tonight.
Well, no shit. He
not afraid to admit that was so fucking stupid on my part.
He paid.
I know.
Paid for Bound for Glory.
Wait, who paid for Bound for Glory?
Bruce Blitz.
Oh my god, dude. Well, he makes a he makes a hell of a lot of money, so it's like not a big deal to him.
No, but he's pissed. He went full retard tonight.
Imagine. Can't blame the guy,
I'm fucking pissed.
Hey, Steven.
No, he doesn't get mad.
Nah.
Hey,
he doesn't get that much.
Yes.
Couple of things real quick, actually. First, since we were talking about ROH earlier, and I'm thinking about...
Levi froze. That's a face that a mother-in-law would love.
I was thinking about freezing.
Kevin Steen Jr. froze.
That's giving him a compliment, man. He's like a... That's like a compliment right there, dude. He's like a fat, I can't think of the guy. You got his name right now.
I don't know, but, back to what I was saying, though. Have, Conor McGregor have him be Jose Aldo's Chael Sonnen, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, Chael Sonnen didn't deserve the title shot when he got it. Like, he just talked a lot of shit, and then he got it. That was the reason why. I mean, he didn't defeat anyone that was, like, worth a damn. So.
Exactly. Just but then again, though, I do see Jose Aldo beating the fuck out of McGregor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Jose Aldo's going to beat him. But, yeah.
Jose Aldo, who has trouble making 145, will destroy Conor McGregor.
Yeah, no, Jose Aldo really needs to just move up to 155 at this point.
I think if you're Jose Aldo, you should literally learn from Renan Barão and don't do camp in Brazil. You need to get the fuck out of Brazil. I don't mind you training there for the first 4 weeks. That's fine. But finish your training in America.
Like good old America.
New Mexico, Denver.
Doing the land
hit up Mike Dolce, but you kind of get the idea.
With a break.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. It's just, yeah, UFC right now is just so boring. I hate to admit it. Like, I love MMA, but it's just like, product. It's just been so down. Like, I haven't even known what the next big pay-per-view is. Like, I've skipped like the last few recaps just because the shows have been bum shows that I don't want to talk about.
Rory McDonald, bro. Knocked out Tarek Safadine.
All right, hold up. Be right back real quick.
Chase off. We'll be back. What we're gonna say, Mr. Mark?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say before my Google Plus decided to crash. Yeah, I was saying how I had a couple of quick things to say. Earlier, we were talking about, of course, my ROH stuff. I've been kind of thinking about wanting to watch some old shows. Is there any shows you would recommend for me to check out, Steven, since I know you're a big ROH fan?
I'll be honest, bro. I tuned into Ring of Honor like in 2012. That's when I tuned in. If anything, you have to ask Travis, ask Steve. They would be on that. Or even ask
I know. Travis, Steve, Stuart, and Alex. All four of those would probably help me out. Even Goonie.
Those are you guys. If you want to find out more about Ring of Honor.
I'll probably ask them eventually. And speaking of Travis.
But if anything, I would tell you from what I've seen, Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole, Best in the World 2012. They're a hybrid style rule match. I checked that out already.
Adam Cole.
Or, you know what, the first ladder war, or the second ladder war. Check those out. And Mr. Barnes froze again. So, Mr. Barnes, what will you be doing on night 2? Matt Barnes froze again. One half of scrap metal has froze. Darn it, he froze on us. Pray for his soul.
Pray for his soul.
So, Walter, did you watch Bound for Glory? Be honest, bro.
Nah, man. I was watching the abysmal of the New York Giants.
There goes the hype, bro. There goes the hype.
Hopefully they can bring it back next week, but no points scored. You know how sad
Okay, I hope it doesn't crash again.
So, Mr. Barnes, what will you be doing on night 2 of Anniversary?
I'm not doing anything until night 3.
Well, will you be behind the scenes eating catering? Will you be eating a bowl of spaghetti meatball and drinking a Fisk tea?
Oh, Jesus. But anyways, I was gonna say, speaking of Travis, we need to get him on this show sometime.
I would love to. I mean, he's probably busy right now, but I mean...
Well, this is usually the time he's usually free to talk, is like after 11 o'clock. Because that's when his internet actually works.
Well, hit him up. You hit him up, and if anything, we'll get him on.
Yeah, I'll try right now to see if he's available now.
Yay!
But also,
hey, it's Chase Bolivar. He's here.
Oh
it's
no!
Chase Bolivar.
If the sheep asleep didn't run away, he'd want to talk to him.
Oh, hey, bro, Chase's headphones. This is hilarious.
Oh, Bear, yeah, it's Chase Bolivar. I'm actually a fan of Chase Bolivar. Oh, Bear, yeah.
Hey, bro, Chase's headphones. It's hilarious. He's gonna be mad. I don't care. Oh my God, how great was tonight, guys? TNA is finally dead.
Oh my God, Chase Bolivar here, ladies and gentlemen. He is the #1 Bo Dallas fan. He's the #1 Bo Lever, head of the Bo Lever Club.
Oh,
yes.
And he is actually a black. He is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, believe it or not. Don't let you. Even though he looks like the long-lost brother of Stuart Minkus from Boy Meets World, but he can still fuck him up.
Exactly,
and he might take your bitch.
Exactly. Yep. And also, I'm also Olympic gold medalist in speed walking in 2004 Athens Games, and I'm a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. It's true. Look it up, people.
Yep, he defeated Colt Cabana after Colt Cabana slipped on a banana peel.
Mm-hmm. Colt Cabana has no chance because he's a loser who likes to associate with people who like to walk out on the great company known as the WWE.
Well, that happens, That happens.
Well, Mr. Chase Bolivar, you see, yes. I have the Sheep Asleep's mask. He's not here at the moment because I took his mask and he went running away like a bitch. But he wanted me to tell you, Chase Bolivar, that he wants to fight you.
I don't fight. I like to spread positivity in the world today. I don't want to fight anyone. Fighting is for losers and people who don't have lives, okay? So if I have to fight someone, you can talk it out, time out, shake hands, and be good people about this. Yeah, exactly. Hug it out. We don't need to fight about anything. Because today should be a day of celebration. TNA is finally going under. God, what a terrible pay-per-view. Like, oh my God. Freaking love it.
Well, he also wanted me to tell you Bo Dallas sucks.
I
do not agree with him. I do not.
Knowledge of wrestling. You won't believe who's talking shit right now on YouTube.
Oh, who's on shit?
Your boy, bro. Eat that pussy.
Oh, fuck that guy.
He's rubbing it in. He is rubbing it in.
Hey, it's only week 6. Oh, wait, what week is it? I don't even know.
Hey, it's all right. All right, Knowledge of Wrestling. The Giants may have lost, but it's okay because TNA is going under. So it's all right that the Giants lost tonight. If anything, they did themselves a favor. They wanted to lose tonight so badly so they can go watch the failure that is TNA Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory. Yes!
That'd be a good, yep.
Yeah,
that is pretty cool.
The alter ego of Chase Oliver 68, Chase Bolivar.
Yes.
Well,
Great
Chase
days.
Bolivar. Well, Chase Bolivar, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What is your favorite Bo Dallas match?
That's be fun.
Of course. Bo Dallas versus Big E. I mean, when Bo Dallas beat Big E to win the NXT Championship, that was a connecting moment of his career of becoming the greatest wrestler of all time. I mean, he pretty much elevated that belt.
Are you sure it wasn't his match with Adrian Neville at NXT Arrival?
I don't remember that match. I don't. You know, Adrian Neville's a loser. He's not. She should not be NXT champion. He cheated in that match. I've never seen a ladder match before. It's all bullshit.
Oh, bury ya. I'm just a fan of Chase Bolivar. I'm happy to see him on the camera. That's all I gotta say about that. Oh, bury ya.
Get out of here.
Bear.
Yeah.
Oh, Barry. Oh, shit.
You said bear, bro. Oh, get back. Get out. That's the wrestling bear for you guys. But, yeah. Yeah, TNA. What's next?
Dead. Dead. It's amazing.
It's cremated.
Get rid of all these losers.
Well,
Bobby Roode, gone. Austin Aries, gone. James Storm, gone. Have fun in NXT, you losers. Getting your names changed, because you guys cannot compare to the awesome WWE. So fucking awesome.
What about NXT?
NXT is amazing. Nothing wrong about it. Nothing. You know, Chase says there's too many small people in NXT, but I think it's the future of the WWE down there in NXT. I can really see Baron Corbin versus Sami Zayn for the WWE Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 38. I really do.
God.
Wow, 38. That's a while, though.
Hey,
I'm playing long-term booking.
I see it happening. I can see it. I believe it'll happen one day. I do believe it. You know, WrestleMania 31.
I can see Bo Dallas will get beat by John Cena 600 times.
What are you talking about? That would be an honor if John Cena, one of the greatest WWE champions of all time, would feud with Bo Dallas. That would be an honor for Bo Dallas to put over John Cena. So I don't see what the problem with that is.
Well, how would you feel if Bo Dallas was forced to go to TNA and job to...
He wouldn't go to TNA, first of all. He would not downgrade his standards and mess up for a crappy company like Impact Wrestling, okay? You are just thinking crazy talk right now.
What about New Japan Pro Wrestling? New Japan.
Look, guys, I'm going to be honest here. If it's not WWE, it isn't awesome. Okay? Really, to be honest, cool New Japan. I can't even understand what these people are saying on the damn commentary. It's like, it's so annoying. All these, like, texts on the screen. I'm just like, what the heck? You know, they got some loser named AJ Styles. Like, really? Yeah. Who is AJ Styles? He didn't do anything for TNA. He sucks. Overrated. If now if he came to WWE, he'd be great.
What about Ring of Honor?
Oh, yeah. Don't even get me started on TNA 2.0, that is Ring of Honor Wrestling. Seriously, this is just TNA 2.0. You know what? Notice how Ring of Honor is not successful after many years of being in business. Do you know why? Because the WWE stole all their top stars and made them into even bigger stars.
There's no arguing there. I'm sold.
True.
I'm sold. That is true. Perfect example. Watch this, Chase Bullet. Watch this. Knowledge of wrestling. Do you know who Tyler Black is?
Nope.
Are you a fan of Tyler Black?
I don't know who that is.
Seth Rollins. Yeah,
he's one of the best.
Okay.
That's the future right there.
Okay, knowledge of wrestling. Do you know who Bryan Danielson is? Are you a fan of Bryan Danielson, knowledge of wrestling?
Totally was.
Bryan Danielson.
That's a good show.
Okay. You know, former Ring of Honor World Champion, former Pure Champion.
I don't know. I don't watch that jobber shit.
Okay, what about Daniel Bryan? You know who Daniel Bryan is?
Yeah, he was a star, man. WrestleMania 30.
He's one of my favorites, too. Minus when he insulted Bo Dallas. That wasn't nice.
Okay, what about here's one. Kenta. You know Kenta?
Hideo Itami! Woohoo!
Yeah. I know that guy.
Okay. Now addressing. Do you know Prince Devitt, former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion?
Never heard of him.
Okay. About Finn Balor.
Yeah, he's supposed to debut soon.
Yes, I can't wait.
Okay. Did you ever hear about Claudio Castagnoli?
Who's that?
Who the fuck is it? Weird ass name.
You know, one half of Kings of Wrestling. Okay. Cesaro. You know who Cesaro is?
Oh yeah, the strong Swiss
Yeah.
Superman.
Okay. Do you know who Chris Hero is? Now, Chris Hero.
He's a superhero? I don't know.
Never heard of him? Okay. What about Cassius Ono?
Oh, that was that NXT guy who thought he was cool. Then he got released.
Then he gained all that weight.
Exactly.
Fat Hero. The guy that ate Chris Hero.
Should have listened to Triple H.
Or he should listen. You should listen. But all he had to do was eat a salad. But no. You can't eat a salad, can't you? No.
This is why the WWE's awesome. They make stars. Unlike other companies, yeah, sure, they may have these cool matches, but really, to be honest, they don't have the awesome storytelling. Like, I just heard Nikki and Brie are going to be inside a Hell in a Cell. That's my dream match.
Match of the year.
Yeah, this is the feud of the year for the WWE. I mean, I don't get why people hate Nikki and Brie so much. I mean, let me just go on a Bo rant real quick. A Bo rant. I don't get it. Nikki and Brie are excellent workers. They're excellent talkers, and they draw in viewers. I mean, what's wrong with two beautiful women arguing about women things? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. And in fact, this is like the spiritual version of John Cena versus Daniel Bryan. This is as close as we're going to get to John Cena and Daniel Bryan inside a Hell in a Cell. So I want to see this match, and I know it's going to dominate. And yes, I do feel bad for, other divas like Paige and AJ Lee that work hard as the Bella Twins. But you know what you can do is you can add them to the match. Can you imagine a Fatal 4-Way Divas match? Oh my God, it'd be amazing.
What is Chase Bover? How would you feel if Bo Dallas were inside a Hell in a Cell with Bray Wyatt?
Oh, that'd be amazing. Brother versus brother, where Bo Dallas does the honors and saves Bray Wyatt's pathetic career. Man,
What would you do if Vince McMahon fired Bo Dallas and made him join the Vince McMahon Kiss My Ass Club?
You know what? That's an honor in itself. That Vince McMahon would want Bo Dallas to kiss his ass. I mean, really, to be honest, Vince knows Bo Dallas is a good-looking sport, and that Bo Dallas will do whatever it takes to entertain these fans. So you know what? I'll just put Vince McMahon over as one of the greatest heels in professional wrestling today if he made Bo Dallas kiss his ass.
Okay.
But how would you feel if Bo Dallas did kiss his ass but still got fired?
He wouldn't get fired because that's the beauty of the storyline. They would fire him, but then he would come back with Bray, and then IRS would lead him out as High Impact takes on the Wyatt family with Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt, and they win in a match to be awesome.
This is amazing. Okay, here we go. What do you do if you find out Bo Dallas had DUI?
You know what? That DUI was not right. I was there for that DUI. Me and Bo Dallas, we hang out on the weekends. And so I was there when it happened. And when Bo Dallas was drunk, the cop was touching his bum. The cop was touching his bum. It was not right. It was not right what the cop was doing. He was touching his bum and telling him to get inside the cop car. I told the cop that I would drive the rest of the way home, but he wouldn't listen. Bo Dallas was just having a good night. Bo Dallas was having fun like most young adults do in this day and age, so he should not be blamed for that DUI. And if anything, when he did went to prison, Bo told me once he got out, he made 2 murderers and 3 people who, did the DUI become better people. So you know what? Bo Dallas is a great man inside and outside of jail.
Alrighty then. Bless Bo Dallas. So without Bo Dallas, we be cavemen eating mud.
Exactly. How do you think Brad Maddox get back on WWE? Bo Dallas found him in the cave, people.
He did. Oh my God, this picture of Dawn Maurice till this day, she can still get it. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Look at Dawn Marie. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
I haven't seen her in a while, so.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
She's a very respectable woman.
Would she be the perfect woman for Bo Dallas, though? That's
Bo
the
Dallas is
question.
happily married.
Oh, Gail Kim. Look at this. Hubba.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
a
kitty.
loser. Get her out of my screen. I can't look at losers. Loser.
Okay. I got one for you. Hope you're gonna like this one. You're gonna love it, Bo.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Someone that I feel would benefit the Bo Dallas persona, the brand Bo Dallas. Someone who I feel would benefit the brand of Bo Dallas, in my opinion. I can find it here.
Chase Bover's just waiting in excitement.
He is thrilled. He is like, oh my god.
I haven't got my lotion ready.
Oh god.
Got lotion ready too. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Here we go. Here we go. Hubba. Here we go.
Molly Holly?
God, no. Loser.
Hey, the Bo Dallas character, Chase Bolivar.
No, this is a loser. She doesn't wrestle for WWE anymore. Sorry, not attractive.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, I've got to go take a wicked yes. I'll be right back.
Okay, here we go. Someone that I think would benefit Chase Bolivar and Bo Dallas. If I can find the picture. Here we go. Hubba. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, baby. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. No, put back on. I'm not finished.
I got one better. I got a better one. Hold on, Bo. Hold on.
I can Roman Reigns spitz cut for this.
Okay.
Roman Reigns is awesome. He needs to come back to WWE soon.
Who?
Roman Reigns.
I'm sure he'll be back soon.
He's awesome.
I'm sure he is. Oh, I got you. Hold up. Here we go. Hubba. Here we go.
Yay! Alexa, this. So beautiful. Yes.
He's over.
Yes. Oh, WWE Diva, so hot.
I got it for you. I'm gonna take it back now.
What did I just come back to? Am I witnessing Chase Bolivar's masturbation session here?
Oh, this girl.
Yes, you are, baby.
Oh my god!
Show me some hot WWE Divas.
I got one for you.
No more.
You ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Get ready. Prepare yourself.
What's gonna happen now?
Jason, you ready, Chase Bowler? Are you ready?
Yes, I am, baby. Oh, Spirit! Yes, I'm the best Yes.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh jeez!
Oh my god, we're gonna die now.
Oh my god!
That was amazing. I love spinning it. He's awesome.
Oh.
Yes.
Steven, what have you done? What have you done to him?
Oh my gosh.
Are
No.
your balls hurting?
Oh my god, I'm in tears.
Yes!
I'm crying and sweating right now. Mostly because it's hot in here.
Here we go.
I'm all done. I'm all done, man. I already climaxed and everything. I'm good. I don't need any more hot divas.
You need to he wants you to keep going. He's got a lot more left.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm sure he is good. I'm sure.
He's yet to show you the best.
He's good. He's good now.
Spitter send me over the top, man. I'm fine.
He's probably going to top it here in just a moment.
I'm done. Oh my gosh, that was funny.
I got a feeling as to who you're going to show next. And by the way, yes, I have a green ear. Don't judge me.
I think it looks awesome. I wear green, so that's why. Green is a positive color. Shows that you want to go good for the environment. Also, wearing green in October means you are supporting Bipolar Awareness Month. People out there suffer from bipolar diseases all the time. I'm not bipolar because I'm my own individual, and I don't share a body with anyone else.
Oh, right. There's Chase Bull. Okay, here we go.
What kind of thing are you going to show now? I'm starting to get scared. I'm afraid Chase Bolivar, he's got a splooge on his camera. We're waiting. Aimlessly.
Boom!
Who's that?
Oh, God. I know who that is.
Sapphire!
I don't get it.
Chase
I mean, she's a loser.
Mr. Bolivar doesn't get it. Okay, maybe I can pop
Dusty Rhodes.
internet. Hold on, just 1 second.
Hold up.
While you look for something, I'm looking for something too.
Oh no.
Who's that guy that goes to every WrestleMania and brings his girlfriend with him and shit?
Who's that?
I think I know who it is, but it'd give it away.
I'm not gonna give it away. I ain't doing that. He's probably watching this shit right now.
Oh, it's a YouTube.
Oh God, I think I got it. Mr. Bolivar, if you thought Spinnernet was the greatest, hold on just one.
Oh no!
I can't see it.
No comment. Oh!
Just me with
What have I
Alright, buddy, you wanna go that route? Okay, buddy, you wanna go that route?
Oh my God.
Dude, if Austin was in here, he'd be dying. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, my belly's about to blow out of my...
My belly about to blow.
Woo, guys, that was awesome. Sean Speed and Spinnernet, 2 of my favorite YouTubers of all time. But anyways, guys, I gotta head out now, you know.
Here you go.
Wait, he's got one last one.
Chase. You gonna love this one, Chase.
Okay.
Bam!
I can't see it. It's so blurry. Oh, no, I hate that man. He hates John Cena. I hate Bruce Bliss. He hates John Cena for no reason. John Cena is the greatest wrestler of all time.
Oh,
Pop.
God. Is that photo?
Yeah, screw you, Bo Brits, whatever your loser name is. I don't care.
So, Mr. Chase Bolivar, do you have anything to say before you have to leave?
Of course. Everything that WWE does is awesome. All you gotta do is...
Yo, hold up. Before y'all leave, read this.
Hi, I am Bruce Spence. I am a butthurt failed wrestler that knows everything about wrestling, and I am like the messiah of the YWC. If you like Cena, then you don't know wrestling, and you're not a real fan. Well, you know what, Bruce Spence? You know nothing about wrestling, and you're not a real fan. I appreciate the great talent that is John Cena, Felix Anthony, Felix Cena. I added more name to him. But anyways, guys, everything that WWE does is awesome. All you gotta do is...
Believe.
Bye, guys. Thanks for having me on the show.
All right, Chase Bolivar. Chase Bolivar. That was Chase Bolivar, guy, the alter ego of Chase Oliver 68. I'm on Twitter.
I thought it was a different person.
Believe it or not, he has his own Twitter account at Chase Bolivar. Hey, did you speak to Travis?
I messaged him, but he hasn't responded.
Well,
I think he went to sleep, probably.
Well, I understand, but you gotta remember, bro, it's Monday, dude.
Yeah, it is now Monday officially. Oh my god. My head, my belly,
my head,
my cheek.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Chase Bolivar really wanted to celebrate with you guys. That 10 days over. I don't know what the fuck he did. But
God.
it seems like he made a mess. Like, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Wait a minute. He really put this on it? What was he doing with this?
Oh no, he was having his way, bro. You better check up on Chase Bolivar, bro. He has thanks for Spinner Net One and Sean's View and Bruce Blitz.
Oh yeah. Don't even get it started on Sean's View. He explodes every time he says Sean's View. He thinks he's the best wrestling YouTuber. But anyways, Chase Bolivar was playing around with this. I hope someone can inform him that this is icy hot. So if he was putting this somewhere that I don't know about, then it's probably not mine.
He's gonna have a rough night.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we may share the same body, but we don't share the same pain. So we don't share the same pain.
This is funny. This is hilarious. This is fun. This is natural.
Oh no.
This is natural, guys.
Oh God, no. Oh no, I feel bad for Chase Bolivar now.
Well, you should.
I don't know what he was doing with it, but whatever.
You should feel bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he brought it upon himself, man. He does stupid stuff, and it's his fault. So pretty sure he was talking about how much he loves the Bellas and TNA dying and all that other crap.
Yeah, he definitely was going on those tangents.
Yep.
Indeed he was, man. Indeed he was.
That's how he is, dog.
Had me in tears. Shit.
He had me in tears and sweat out of my head.
It's what he does, man. Like, you show him Spinnernet and Sean's View, he's in love with those two, man. Like, he watches old Spinnernet videos all the time. I'll catch him watching them. I'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, just watching them for fun because they're awesome or some shit. I don't know what he says. I don't know how we're associated. It's just he just does stupid stuff. So,
damn.
What can you do?
Does he ever cock block?
Hmm?
Do you ever cock block when you about to, hey Chase? Like, oh fuck.
Yeah. He cock blocks sometimes. Like my new girlfriend, me and her were trying to get to Down and Dirty, and then Chase Bolivar came out to talk about how awesome the WWE is, and I don't know. He read some article Triple H and Rock could main event WrestleMania, and he got really excited about that. I don't know why.
Damn.
He does it sometimes.
Nah, funny story, yo. I used to be this guy. I used to be like a big fan of mine and shit, right? Walter knows. Remember that story, Walter, right?
What?
That guy. His name starts with an A. Little A. So he used to be this guy used to be a big fan of mine and shit, right? And this was before this was back in the day when I gave everyone my Skype, right?
Mm-hmm.
So me and the girl that I was with at the time, we were, laying pipe, right?
Yeah.
And my thing is I have my laptop on, you know what I'm saying? And for some reason while I was doing it, the Skype tone popped up, boo, 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 boo. Like, fuck. Kill Steven! Kill Steven! Let me see! Like, fuck. Let me
By
see.
the way, Steven, just to let you know this, dude, that pair of headset that you're wearing, I used to own a pair just like that one.
Logitechs.
Yeah, that exact same pair. I used to use that. I think that was the previous set I had before I had these.
You know, these are comfortable. They're cheap, you know.
Yeah,
Hopefully real
they
soon.
tore up. They tore up within like 7 months.
Hopefully real soon, I get an actual microphone, a pro mic with a pop filter. You know,
I'm hoping to get one of those too, like with the
Hey,
built.
I have a webcam, a Logitech webcam with the built-in like really good mic, so that's how come my shit always sounds clean sometimes.
I'm trying to get for the voiceovers and shit.
Yeah.
Using Audacity is a pain in the ass. It really is.
Oh yeah, Audacity is fun to use though. Like if you know how to use it, it's a really easy editing software.
All I do is just wait like 10 seconds before I record. Wait 10 seconds, then start talking.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
After that, hit the noise removal like crazy on the dead air. Take out whenever I pause, I take that out.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why you never hear me pause and shit in any of my videos, especially on the voiceover ones.
That makes it professional.
Exactly. Professional. Professional. That's what they say.
Oh, so to get into a topic for anybody who watches it, anybody here watch Walking Dead?
Nah, I'm not really big on those shows, bro.
Damn, I'm the
Taking the
Lone
truth.
Ranger on that topic.
But I heard people today were on it today. Like it was the most amazing show ever.
It was an amazing premiere, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I gotta give TNA props for competing with The Walking Dead. Hey.
Walking Dead fucking blew TNA a new one.
Probably, yeah.
That
Walking Dead was 10 out of 10. Bound for Glory was like 4 out of 10.
No, I gave Bound for Glory a 3 out of 10.
I'll be honest. I gave it a 5.
Yeah, 5.
That's me being generous, like me being super generous.
Yeah, you're just hoping, Steven, just be honest, you're hoping Dixie will call you up so that way you can upload Impact Wrestling reviews on the channel. Just be real here.
Nah, I'm just hoping. Not even that. Fuck no. With that JW, fuck no. Hell no. If anything, honestly, I would love to see Andre Corbeil do Impact reviews on that channel. If not, Food Killer.
Yeah.
But again, you want to be different from the competition. In this case, the WWE. Having a kid there, It's funny if you go on that kid's channel, right? His goal is to one day work for WWE.
Wow. Well, that's what.
Hey, it's a stepping stone, man. He's
yeah, it's a stepping stone. You know, it's there. You know, not really. You know,
I'm just gonna pretend to like it.
Just so I get some cheap views, and cheap plugs, and you know, people can just view my content, and you know, let's see what happens from there. You know, but I gotta give him credit. You can tell when he gets old enough, he's gonna, you know, start making a podcast. You can just tell he is. You know,
he's not. He knows. He knows
bad.
His shit, kind of, but it's just that the fact that he's a kid.
Yeah,
that's what kills it.
You can just tell he's gonna be one of those kids that you just know he's gonna be one of those kids.
He's gonna be smart and shit.
Just think he's smarter than everybody in the world and shit, but he's not.
Did TNA ask you to do reviews on their channel? No, your argument is invalid. That's him.
Nah, I just couldn't. I will never. Even if they'll have to pay me. You have to pay me. Pay me and I'll just pretend to be like the number one.
Me too.
Yeah, no, seriously. If WWE TNA paid me money, I would suck their dick. I wouldn't be like the Lex Man and lose my contract.
Oh fuck yeah, the Lex Man blew that shit up.
I don't really like the Lex Man really.
Here's the thing about it. I don't want to sound like him. I just think again, everyone has their point of view.
Yeah, it's his point of view. I have no problem with the Lex Man. I'm just saying that I want to do what he did, where like he lost his contract. Like I would. Like, I get it. I understand why he did it, but it's just like, dude, you're getting, like, the network for free, and you're, like, getting tickets to WWE shows, and your YouTube's blowing up. Like, just be what you want.
And potentially WrestleMania next year being in Dallas.
Yeah, you wouldn't want tickets to that? Like, yeah,
I don't know now since the Bulls in Dallas now, but, you know.
I think they'll still have it in Dallas.
Fuck. Imagine that. A year from now, the Ebola virus.
Ebola's gonna be everywhere.
I'm not. Ebola will be done with.
You better hope it is. You know what's funny? They came out with an Ebola song.
Oh my god.
Ebola, they'll tell your friends, Ebola.
People these days, man. We're idiots.
If you guys are subscribed to the Vice channel, I saw a documentary that they had. It's crazy as shit. This guy went to I think it was Syria or Monrovia. He went over there and a documentary of the Ebola virus. They talked about how the symptoms of it, what happens, how does it cause, body fluids and all that, right? And they showed where he's at the markets in Africa. And how in South Africa, Western South Africa, where bushmeat, monkeys and all that, is literally big to eat, right? And how the government has literally shut that down, but there's markets that sell it under the table. Like you go to you walk in and there's a section of it. You go to the basement, if you will, and it just smells like just putrid, right? And they're selling bushmeat. And you just ask people about Ebola, and they just give you shit. Oh, Ebola's not real. Ebola's not real. Ebola's made up of the government and shit like that. Just crazy shit,
Ebola's not real, damn.
I was trying to remember.
There was actually a scare by my area. Apparently, I'm sure you guys heard the news about it. There was apparently a passenger traveling to New Jersey, and they had to make an emergency landing, whatever. And apparently he didn't have it, but there was a scare though in the airport of Newark Liberty.
Jesus, man.
To me, this whole Ebola thing, it kind of reminds me of that swine flu that happened 5 years ago. It's all gonna get under control.
Yeah, you gotta remember though, back in the day though, they didn't make they made a big deal out of it, but it wasn't as big as it is with the Ebola virus though. You gotta remember that too. You know what I mean? I blame the government for allowing those two patients to come over to America with the symptom. That's why I blame them right now.
They're Americans. That's their excuse.
Yeah, I know. But still.
Well, by the way, I'm watching a show on the network that I wish they do a second season of, which I think they will, and that's Legends House.
They won't. Now, budget cuts, bro. They won't do it. Budget cuts, bro.
They won't do it because of budget cuts?
Bro, budget cuts has bit WWE in the ass right now, bro.
Yeah, dude. They had to cancel like 3 different shows because of that.
Tough enough had to be canceled, dude.
Because of the quitter.
Fuck that guy, yo, seriously. Just the hype.
I'm at to the point where I'm just probably never gonna like CM Punk ever again.
I mean, think about it. Listen. Him as a person, he's a piece of shit. As a person.
Yeah, he's an asshole in real life.
Yeah, that is the thing. I always, and this is pretty much me, until when I would talk to Austin on Skype about Punk, because he's a big CM Punk fan, and I would tell him, dude, I mean, I respect the guy as a wrestler and what he does in the ring, but aside from that, him as a person, I would really not want to meet him because to me, it's like Punk, him as a person, he's got split personality disorder. It's like 1 minute he'll be really, really,
hey, what's up?
And then 1 minute he'll be super nice. So it's well, on a certain day, which Punk are we gonna get?
Exactly.
Yeah. And also, my brother really has hated Punk ever since that documentary of his came out 2 years ago, because he feels that Punk's the type of person where if you don't get what you want, you gotta whine and bitch your way up about it.
So
I kind of agree with it in a way.
He's always been like that, though. Like he knows how to politic. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I just feel like he just didn't handle his business right. And I said that, and I'll say it again. I got respect for him as an in-ring performer. That'll never go away. But the problem here is the fact that, here's a guy who, let's face it, made money. The guy made money.
Yeah.
And the wrestling, to me, and again, this is my philosophy. You guys might disagree with me. It's fine. To me, in the wrestling is a business. Pro wrestling is a business.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's more about making money than it's making a legacy.
Oh yeah, man. You can have some of the greatest legacy, but it doesn't matter if you don't have money at the end of the day. I mean, that's what you always talk about with the independent wrestlers, or if you see documentaries of indie wrestlers, they want to go where the money's right. I mean, you want to go where you can make the most money. If you're not going to make the most money, That's ridiculous. Like I remember someone asked me a question on my Q&A. It's like they said, should Kenta and Prince Devitt stay down in NXT so they can avoid John Cena? It's like, do you want these guys to be bankrupt? Like seriously, like feuding with John Cena is the money feud. I mean, CM Punk had nothing to bitch about. That's the thing. You're going to make the same amount of money as Randy Orton and Batista. You're going to be wrestling Triple H at WrestleMania.
And
why are you bitching? Huh?
And he got a bus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, tour bus.
Like,
tour bus.
He had nothing to be upset about. He just was upset because they wouldn't give him the main event of WrestleMania, and he felt like he was such a big star, and it was his contract year that Vince would bow down to him and do whatever the fuck Punk wanted. But it was like, look, dude, he ain't gonna bow down to you. I mean, like everyone's like, well, no, Chase. Remember, he said it was Daniel Bryan's here. Yeah, no, CM Punk was trying to be nice to the fans. He's two-faced like that shit. He's nice to the fans in front of their face, but behind the back, he knows his business. He knows how to get himself over. Like that's what. How do you think he won the title? I mean, you have to politic to win the fucking title. I mean, politics exists in professional wrestling. It's sad, but it's true. You don't know how to politic, and you don't know how to. That's why John Cena is number one, because he knows the business side of wrestling. Like all these people. The one thing NXT is not preparing them for is the business side of wrestling. How to politic, how to fucking say no to like stupid ideas, because Triple H spoils them down in NXT by letting them be their own wrestler and being their own character. Then they get up to the main roster and they get bitch slapped by Kevin Dunn, bitch slapped by Vince McMahon, and they don't know how to respond to that because they're so used to Triple H being like, oh yeah, I like that gimmick, it's a good gimmick, good.
This is why I always say I don't want to see these guys on NXT come up to the main roster. I don't want to see Tyler Breeze, Enzo Amore, how you doing, Hideo Itami or Finn Balor come up, because I feel like they're gonna get shitted on in the main roster. People always, and I find funny. I hate being repetitive. People always say, "Oh, they get watered down on NXT." No, they don't. They get watered down when they come to the main roster.
Look at Adam Rose.
Like, cause like I can name you all the gimmicks of Big E, Master of the 5 Count. The dude was like a big bad beast, and since it wasn't a Kevin Dunn idea, what happens to him? He becomes some stereotypical bodyguard that doesn't do shit. Look at fucking Emma. Had the dance and was like Emma Taney with the bubbles and all that other stuff. She was a goofy, crazy character. What do you do with her? You pair her up with Santino, and she has no direction, and she's like a love interest for Santino. Look at fucking Bray Wyatt.
Then she stole a fucking iPad case in fucking Walmart.
Yeah, exactly. Look at Bray Wyatt, a cult-like leader and stuff like that, a leader of men and boys and stuff like that. He made boys into men, and Harper and Rowan were much more intricate characters in NXT, and now they're just boring goofballs that appear on TV. Look at Paige, the anti-diva, different than all the other divas. She comes up onto the main roster and acts like all the fucking divas on the main roster. There's nothing anti-diva about her. Look at fucking Bo Dallas. Look at Bo Lee, all that other stuff. Like he wasn't like this inspirational guy. He was just a delusional heel that felt people loved him. That was his gimmick. They changed that. Look at it. Leo Kruger / Adam Rose. I mean, this could go on and on. It's just like if Kevin Dunn doesn't like you, because the problem with Kevin Dunn is he's afraid of his position in the WWE, which makes no sense to me. I mean, you've been there for forever. I mean, Vince McMahon will never fire you because you saved those boxes in the truck or in the exploding car. So Vince McMahon will never fire your ass, Kevin Dunn. And I get it. You're afraid of Triple H taking over, but you got to stop being a little selfish prick about yourself, man, and help these other young talents, because if you keep doing the same shit you're doing, dead now, bankruptcy. It's not going to be dead now forever, man.
Yeah, I feel like, again, once Triple H takes, because sooner or later, Triple H is going to take over.
Oh.
And when he does, Kevin Dunn's going to leave. Kevin Dunn is going to be done.
He's like, fuck this.
Yeah, Kevin Dunn's not going to leave. He's going to get fired. It's about that time, too. Because that's the thing with Kevin Dunn. He doesn't watch NXT. He doesn't know what these superstars can do on NXT. He only watches what his main product is. I mean, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, people are going to be like, how come they're not being buried dead? Oh, do you think the Shield was a Triple H idea? No, the Shield was a Kevin Dunn and Vince idea. That was their genius plan. It wasn't a Triple H plan. Anything Triple H thinks up on NXT, they ruin.
So I'm sure you heard the news about what's their name? Fucking Pat Patterson had to say about Sami Zayn, Adrian Neville, not being a fan of NXT.
No, I didn't hear that.
Apparently, there's reports where he said, he's not a fan. He's not big on Sami Zayn or Adrian Neville.
I thought he said he was big on, but Vince wasn't big on him.
And look who joined us here, the PW Outsider.
Bruno!
Oh shit.
Yeah, I thought Pat Patterson, he likes the pure wrestlers. I didn't know he wasn't big on them.
Right, he wasn't big on them. So Brennan, how was Bound for Glory, bro?
I didn't watch
He
that
what?
shit.
Oh, I
didn't
thought
watch
you
Oh,
weren't
I thought you watched it, bro. Oh man, you missed it, man. The showcase of the Immortals, bro.
It was the WrestleMania.
The rest, oh my God, the best, amazingness, 5-star classics, man. Just panty dropping. Oh my God, you could just tell how sarcastic I was when I said that.
No, but I think the reason why Pat Patterson isn't like Adrian Neville or Sami Zayn is because they're not giving it to him behind. So
that too. And apparently, also Rosa Mendez was apparently dating all this time Michael P. Hayes.
Can't believe that. Shit,
Explains
man.
why she's on Total Divas, and now she's
see that's the thing. That's the thing. These WWE divas, they don't have high self-esteem. They literally like date whoever the fuck is like moderate looking in wrestling. So like, I have a chance if I ever get into wrestling business. Like, give me whatever the hottest or second hottest diva is. They're gonna date me because they like dating moderate men. Like, you look at some of the guys that look at Velvet Sky. She's dating Bully Ray out of all fucks in the world. Like, really? Like, I can get with Velvet Sky than a Bully Ray can.
Yeah, it's like Velvet Sky, some of her, some Bully Ray.
exactly Bully Ray, guys. Bully! I'll say
And
this.
you know it's fun. And hold on.
I feel like he has, his work has improved though.
Yeah.
Since being Bully Ray, it's just a shame that if you were to go to WWE, he'll go back to being Bubba Ray Dudley.
They're going after the Bullet Club.
That's not gonna happen. I mean, he's going to New Japan.
You think I think they will.
Be part of GFW, Global Force Wrestling. You gonna join the Force? I know I'm joining the Force.
I was surprised to hear that they cut that segment out. I'm like, that probably would have been really good for TNA. Bullet Club.
Well, here's the thing. It's not TNA's pay-per-view. It's Wrestle One's pay-per-view. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I was gonna say then when you guys brought up old Bully Ray and Velvet Sky dating, it kind of doesn't surprise me now, considering when I listened to Jericho's podcast with Bully Ray, that Bully Ray used to be a porn movie director.
Barry, yeah.
Oh no. Don't worry, he's in his treehouse chilling, rewatching Bound for Glory.
I haven't said Barry yeah in a long time. I feel like I needed to say that.
Barry, fuck that shit.
By the way, anybody who has never listened to the Jericho podcast, go listen to it. It is awesome.
It's really good.
Yeah, that's good.
That and the Stone Cold Steve Austin show.
Stone Cold.
So, Steven, I'll tell you where I'm at on you're gonna hate me for this. I'll tell you where I'm at on WWE Supercard. You're gonna be like Jesus, dude.
Shoot away, oh great one.
All right, here we go. Walter, you're gonna be like, oh my God. Okay. 1,416 matches I've won.
Damn.
320 matches I've lost.
Damn.
Get on my damn level, bitch. 2,000 matches won. Get on my damn level.
See that? See that? Everybody needs to start playing Supercard.
I gave up. I gave up at the first try. Fuck this. I don't got time for this shit right now.
Is Supercard free?
Oh yeah.
I might try it out just to see how it is.
I recently got my first ultra rare card, and I was like, holy
shit. I'm more of an Uno guy, you know what I'm saying? Uno.
Are you Chase, are you on Epic? Are you on Epic cards yet?
Yep.
There you go.
Shit, man.
You all gotta remember, Chase Oliver was actually playing this game when it first came out. He was the first guy to download the game.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, I I was playing that, and dude, like I have a geography class where I do nothing, so I just play supercards in the geography class. I'm just like, that's all I do. Like the first, because it's a 3-hour class, so the first hour I treat it as my own personal like study hall. So I just kind of study for my other classes, or I just do whatever work that needs to be done in that geography class because you give us outlines. It's a self-taught class. And then the rest of the 2 hours, I just play supercards.
Not gonna lie. The one thing I miss about being in college, just having those classes where a professor don't show up, canceled, or if they're late for 15 minutes, then you're entitled to leave the class without them marking you absent or not. I miss that shit.
Holy shit.
That was awesome.
Culinary school now, damn, yo, it's a wrap.
Imagine.
Chef Amanda, yo, the girl from Hell's Kitchen, season 11.
Season 11.
Yeah.
Oh, fair, yeah.
I haven't watched Hell's Kitchen in forever.
They got us. This past week, we were actually in the kitchen for the first time.
Oh, dude.
That's
I discovered I can cook to what I know, but I cannot cut for shit. I cannot cut onions or potatoes for shit. Exposed. Heel Steven exposed, yo.
Damn.
Need to work on it then.
What time is it?
It's like 1:36 right now where I am.
Yeah, I gotta wrap this up in 5 minutes. I gotta finish up the story on this beer festival and then fucking eat some food and watch my Total Divas.
Oh, really, bro? I did not watch. Today's the finale, right?
No, dude, there's 2 new episodes and they sound hilarious to me. Hopefully it's not as this season of Total Divas though. This has to be the fakest writing they've done in the longest time.
Yeah, that freaking Natalia Ray car incident, that was so dumb.
So
yeah,
it was Tyson Kidd and Natalia, are they really about to break up and shit like that?
No, dude, that's all storyline shit, man. Tyson Kidd's a terrible
I can
actor.
tell that a storyline right there.
Total Divas have made me hate Natalia. Like, just hate her.
Yeah, that's the same way with my brother.
God.
One thing though,
into a house show.
One thing I'll say though, what I recommend you guys start wearing, which I'm actually wearing on my feet right now. This is the new wave, guys. I'm telling you right now, everybody in the YWC will be wearing these real soon on their feet. The Crocs, bruh.
I already have my pair of Crocs, dog.
This the wave, man. This the new wave, man. Oh, they smell sexy too.
Oh god.
But anyways, so yeah, like when I went to a house show in Charleston, West Virginia a few weeks ago with me, my brother, and his girlfriend, my brother was the only one in that crowd booing Natalia, and it was loud and clear. He was like, ah!
You know what sucks of the tide is they're so much better though.
Yeah, no, because like, see, the thing was like they've really done like a terrible job writing for this season because like season 1. You could say like, okay, well that's fake, but at least it seems realistic. Like I could see that being realistic and that you could relate to. Season 2, same thing. Season 3, it's just like, why is Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan worried about money? That makes no damn sense to me. That makes no fucking sense. Like Daniel Bryan is one of the best wrestlers in the world. Just main evented WrestleMania. So
he's a millionaire.
Yeah, he's a millionaire. It's not like Daniel Bryan is. And I don't get that. Like I don't believe this whole notion. WWE doesn't pay you when you're injured. Like, okay, if it's a superstar like Daniel Bryan, I'm pretty sure he's getting paid, not a lot of money, but getting paid some money to at least cover the hospital bills. You know what I'm saying?
Paid to leave, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like he has a medical leave. This is like his first major injury. It's not like he's been injured his whole damn career. So it's like, you know, I'm just saying, like some of the stuff that they say on that show, it's like so fake. Like John Uso 1 minute is all pissed off at Naomi, and then all of a sudden he's cool with her again. It's like, god damn.
Yeah, I've seen that when. Yeah, go ahead. Man.
No, go. I apologize. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I seen the part where Naomi bought the stripper pole, and then like John gets like pissed at her for like 3 seconds, and then all of a sudden he turns around like, "Oh, I'll be nice again." I'm like, "What the hell?"
And I saw a clip this past Friday or Thursday it was, and it's apparently Cameron with her boyfriend trying to find Cameron's brother and shit. Who's,
I saw that.
Yeah.
I think that's probably is real.
Yeah, that probably is somewhat real, but it's just like, like Cameron knowing gang members, like Tattoo and shit, like that ain't real. Like, she don't know these idiots. Like, I just feel the writing for this season has just got really bad. Like,
that's why I don't watch it. The only time I ever watched it was when I'm with a girl. Guys, they can relate to it and shit.
I've seen interviews.
See, the main reason why I watch it is just because John Cena, he's just like the fucking man on that show. Like, that's the John Cena I want to see on my TV, dude. John Cena's like a fucking pimp, dude. He tells Nicole, like, he's like, bam, like, Nicole's like a little bitch. Or like, that's the John Cena I want to see on my TV. The one that makes fun of Daniel Bryan behind his back and shit.
I'm starting to get in the belief John Cena's the real titty master, because I'm thinking he's the one who's been trying to make Nikki's boobs bigger and bigger and bigger.
I'm going to tell you a funny story, right? And Walter knows already based on the Latino podcast that we did, but so I'm going to school and shit, right? And mind you, when I go to school, I have my other ones on. I'm just blasting music and shit, and I'll bump to the Chris Hero theme song, right? And this girl who, she was like, oh, are you listening to Chris Hero theme song? I'm like, what? You know Chris Hero? She's like, yeah, that young knockout kid, split your wig. I'm like, my just literally like,
you can tell in angel effects.
I'm like, yo, so do you watch Ring of Honor? Oh yeah, I do once in a while. Do you watch PWG? Oh, it's amazing, always.
Wow.
I'm like, do you watch TNA, Impact Wrestling? She's like, don't get me started.
Don't get me started.
It was just amazing though, like, you find a girl who's into wrestling and shit. That's my thing. Either if you're a wrestling fan or a fight fan, I'm content. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, I just find girls who are big into fights, but just for Floyd Mayweather or Anderson Silva or George St. Pierre. In my opinion, I'll say this right now. To me, George St. Pierre is still the welterweight champion.
Yeah, he is. He didn't lose the belt. He just got tired of fighting, and he's just taking a break right now. But there's some kids at my school that know I do YouTube. Like, there's some people that have seen me on YouTube before, and there's this one chick. She's not attractive. She was just kind of like a skinny little thing. And she's like, oh, and she was wearing a DX shirt, and I did the DX crotch chop, and then she knew what was up, and she was like, don't you? She's like, I think I've seen you somewhere. Don't you do YouTube videos? I'm like, yeah, I do YouTube videos. She's not a fan of mine. She doesn't follow all of my content, but she says she watched one of my videos once, and I said, oh, that's cool. And like, a bunch of kids at my school wear wrestling shirts. Like, there's this one kid wearing a Daniel Bryan shirt, and I said, that shirt's not best for business. So,
I think I'm going to be watching this tonight.
Oh, Family Guy. All right, Stewie Griffin.
The untold story of Stewie Griffin.
Like, I remember, what was it? I wore a Kill Scene Kill shirt, but the red one I had for culinary school. You're like, what the fuck are you wearing? And I had to explain, it's a wrestling shirt. Oh, okay. Hence why you see the ROH logo on the bottom of the shirt.
See, like, my only wrestling shirts that I wear is I wear my Best for Business shirt, my Believe shirt, and my Rise Above Hate shirt. That's it.
I'll wear wrestling shirts everywhere. I don't give a shit.
I haven't worn. I have a Daniel Bryan shirt, the Yes one. It's in gray.
Yeah.
I've only worn it once or twice.
See, like, to me, it's like I'm like a stylish guy, so it's like I need shirts that match a style, and like the Believe shirt goes nice with some crisp jeans. The Best for Business shirt looks good on anything, and stuff like that. So I gotta find
I wore them. I bought it because they coordinate with the Reebok sneakers that have the pump ones, the gray ones and shit. Just coordinated with that, so I wore it for Extreme Rules and shit.
See, I kind of wish they made I want the John Cena neon shirt really bad, the one that says Stronger Than Before, because I have like these purple and green Nikes that would fit well with that one. So I want to get that one, but I'm waiting until the price drops really down.
You know what's crazy? People shit on that red shirt that he came out with, the red one.
Mm-hmm.
People shit on that.
That one?
Yeah, people shit on it, but it's like, yo, if you can coordinate it, fuck, yo.
Like, you're gonna be looking like a pimp.
Like cargo, you think about it, if you got cargo shorts, white Nike Air Forces, that red shirt.
And like hashtag John Cena wearing jean shorts.
Yeah, but but mostly cargo. I mean, like you know, like dark, like not dark cargos, but like, you know, like basic basic cargos. You know, just basic cargos. You're good to go.
Khaki shorts.
I don't know about that now, but you know,
They'll sometimes wear khaki shorts.
That fruity pebble looking.
I like khaki shorts. I'll wear khaki shorts.
Fruity pebble looking asshole.
Hey, watch your fucking mouth. Watch your language, man. Got the children are still up right now, man.
Coming out looking like what the Rock say? Coming out looking like a superhero Wonder Woman.
Word.
Pew pew pew.
Or looking like Rusev in his fucking
with his
moose knuckles.
With his pants pulled up to his nipples, walking around showing his Moscow moose knuckles.
Moscow moose knuckles.
I can't believe Rusev's actually banging Lana backstage.
He is in real life. You didn't know that? They're dating in real life.
I know that.
You gotta realize.
How much you want to bet Rusev Samoan?
You gotta realize.
That's what I want. No, he's not Samoan though, because I did research on that. Because like I said, this guy has to be Samoan, because why would The Rock come out to him? He has to be related to The Rock somehow. So it's like, you know, I bet if I went to WWE and I randomly said I was Samoan and I had a tribal tattoo, and the Usos saw me, they'd be like, "Oh, Us, yeah, man, we related." That I remember you was at my birthday party when we were 8. Yeah, Us. Like,
all right, I want you guys to picture this scenario. Okay. Yeah, as you all know, Vince McMahon runs the empire known as the WWE, right? Mm-hmm. And our father, Darlin, operates Impact Wrestling.
And apparently, she's gonna find the next Eddie Guerrero in Japan.
Can you imagine if they both were to swipe places?
Oh no!
Dixie runs WWE, Vince runs Impact.
Then WWE would go down, TNA would go up.
I guarantee you half of it.
The thing is though, like, if they're gonna swap places, they're also gonna swap bank accounts. So Vince would be fucked, because like he wouldn't know what to do with today's TNA or today. See, Dixie would at least be in a comfort place.
No, you know why I say that? Because I want to see Dixie operate. You know what I'm saying? Because again, this is my belief. I always felt that Dixie Carter just saw Vince McMahon on TV one day running WWE. She probably thought, oh, this is easy as fuck. If he can do it, then I can do it.
Yeah.
I want to see her operate a multi-million-dollar global operation.
But the thing is, though, with Dixie, she won't have like yes men around her like that, like Vince does. Like, people would tell Dixie what's right and what's wrong, and I think she would do a better job with Vince's bank account than the bank account she has now. And also, the one thing about Dixie is that she's not afraid to make bold moves. Vince is afraid to make bold moves nowadays. Like, Vince is like, oh, why would we do that? That would just be crucial to the company. Dixie, she won't be afraid to make bold moves. So
I think a big problem with Dixie is that she's never ruthless. She always cuddles the wrestlers rather than
she's she's a nice human being.
The thing is, I agree with Chase about making.
It's like, and also she's and yeah, Dixie may be nice, but I'm with some people when they say that she's too nice for her own good.
Yep, perfect example. Paul Heyman was going to go in, and Paul Heyman wanted to get rid of all the old over 40, and Dixie didn't want that. Hence why Paul Heyman didn't go to TNA.
Yeah, no, because, like, see, the thing is, like, Dixie, like, the thing is, oh, shit, what the fuck was that? I think it was my cord or something. The thing with Dixie is, like, I think she would do fine if she had Vince McMahon's bank account. Like, I don't think there would be any problem with her running WWE. It's just that, like, she would probably baby too many superstars to the point where it's just, like, they would feel too safe and they wouldn't try as hard. I wouldn't think she should baby John Cena that much. I think she would baby the mid-card talents too much.
That's pretty pebble.
Dolph Ziggler. Walter, you still there, bro? Walter.
I guess he's not there.
I think he had
I'm going out for tonight. I'm getting sleepy. So.
Yeah, I'm heading off too because I have to finish this report. So I'll talk to you all later. Thank you, Stephen, for having me on the show.
Thanks for having me too.
No problem, man. No problem, boys.
See ya.
See ya, Brandon. I hope you have a good night, man.
Yeah, you too, bro.
And there goes Chase Oliver. And then there were 3.
I don't know.
Brendan.
No. I'm legit still here. No, I don't know.
He's probably taking a dump right now. It's understandable. You know, it's Monday, 1:49 in the evening or morning now, if you will. But it's natural.
I was gonna say I agreed with Chase about Dixie making bold moves, but every bold move she makes is killing her company. Like,
it is. I mean, I don't want to say it's killing her company.
No.
It's more like
it is. It's killing her company. This partner. This whole partnership.
Oh shit! I'm busting my ass. As you work out, can you talk? I can hear you.
Yeah, this whole partnership with Wrestle One was a horrible idea, and Bound for Glory is a perfect example of that.
Indeed it was. But then again, you know what, man? It happens, bro.
Yeah,
it happens.
I mean, you have your biggest event of the year, but you don't have Bobby Roode on. You don't have Austin Aries on. You don't have Bobby Lashley there.
World champion.
Yeah, I mean.
Eddie Edwards, David Richards.
Yeah.
Sucks, but what can you do, man?
Yeah, I mean, it's like hashtag bound for bankruptcy.
Which it was. Raheem Isaac, I'm out, guys. Okay. No problem, Raheem.
Yeah, I think I'm doing well with the audio videos I'm doing now.
I think it's faster to upload, to be honest.
Yeah, all I do, I record the audio with Adobe Audition, and I run run that through a producer that.
I just use Audacity.
Oh yeah, I have Adobe Audition.
I used to have Audition, but I never knew how to run it.
It's a bit overkill, but it has a cool effect in it that I like to use. Make the audio sound a lot better.
I'm sure it does. Now, where the hell is Walter now, man?
I don't know. He got bummed because of a giant.
Probably did. He probably bummed right now.
What the? Bruce Blitz.
Yeah, he did a short video this week.
Hi, I'm Bruce Blitz. I'm a butthurt failed wrestler that knows everything about wrestling, and I am the messiah of the YWC. If you like Cena, then you don't know wrestling, and you're not a real fan.
Oh, where'd everyone else go?
Walter, where'd you go, bro?
I went to use the bathroom.
Bullshit, you playing a video game, my nigga.
Well, now I am, but...
There's a picture of John Cena after he FU'd Dean Ambrose, and he's sitting in the Miz TV chair. John Cena's looking at him, and the caption says, "So yeah, about this push you're gonna get."
I can imagine.
Feed him to Cena.
That darn Cena, man.
My friend texted me and said, it looks like they're not going to feed Rusev to Cena. It looks like they're going to feed Rusev to The Rock.
Most likely. Why not, right? Why not?
I texted him back and I said, it looks like they're a go for Triple H versus The Rock at WrestleMania 31. So
I'm for it. Why? I'm sold. Wouldn't be sold on that.
Oh.
That'd be a good match.
Excuse me, Walter?
I don't see money in it.
Oh, what? Yeah?
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know what that means, but we'll go with it then.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, right.
I just don't see money in Rock Triple H anymore. I've seen money in Rock Cena. Brock Triple H is not a match I'm interested in seeing.
I know I am. It's money, bro.
I'm interested more. There's money in CM Punk versus Austin. That's a money match. Dolph Ziggler, Shawn Michaels. That's a money match. What else? Eva Marie versus Cameron. That's about 50 cents worth of a match. But
That's my favorite match.
Did you hear about apparently Brie Bella and Nikki Bella going at it in a Hell in a Cell match for Hell in a Cell?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Brian is not happy. Uh-oh.
I'm not happy with the whole feud. The feud blows all kinds of chunks.
You imagine having a pink cell?
A pink cell for the cancer surgeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
That would be funny if you did
Yeah.
that.
I did enjoy the loud ovation that Teddy Long got when he announced the 15-man tag team match. I thought that was funny. And like, oh my god, he said tag team match again.
A 6-man tag team match, player.
Hold on.
He didn't have the Undertaker there, so he couldn't put the Undertaker in a match.
The Undertaker!
Bray Wyatt tweeted a couple weeks ago about stomping out a scorpion, so I'd love to see Bray Wyatt Sting at WrestleMania 31.
Indeed.
I'm not interested in seeing Taker Sting anymore. I just want to see Wyatt versus Sting.
What's trending on Twitter right now? Hashtag bound for bankruptcy.
We're bound for bankruptcy, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Double Z TV?
Don't talk to him anymore.
Are you serious?
He's done.
Oh, what happened to there?
Alright. I'll talk about it. And if he listens to this, I don't give a shit either.
I seen his Facebook status. I didn't know if that was about you guys or not.
Okay. One thing about Zach. He always complains that he's never on the podcast. And we bring him on. Alright? I even ask him every week, hey, are you available? Are you available? Are you available? Right? And we bring him in. What does he do when he brings him in? Andre, tell him, what did he do?
No, he pretty much did absolutely nothing. Well, he was there and
just sat there, moved around.
There.
Oh yeah.
Really nothing. I mean, he did something, but
nothing.
I can't hate on him too much. I mean, he's done a lot of good things for me, like done the intros and stuff.
That's fine. But the thing is, though, you know, we bring you on the podcast. We want you to at least contribute, say something. Don't just sit there like a lame duck. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And just to me, that's just so unprofessional. And when at the end of it, when we all promote our social media at the end, it's like, you know what? I didn't say anything. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Like, dude, don't be a bitch about it. So because of that, he's done.
Oh yeah.
Nothing to do with him anymore.
He's off of Team Heel, huh?
Pretty much. He's done. He's done.
I know he doesn't like the freaking YouTube glitches.
I think about it. He complains about the small shit. He bitches too much about the small shit. Like, it's fucking YouTube. It's shit. Or a fucking glitch, big fucking deal. There's people in this world who are complaining that they don't have a job. People in this world that are hungry as we speak.
What are you eating?
I'm eating fucking ham.
Oh.
Imported ham from Italy, bro. Just kidding.
I'm Adam Rose.
But you get the idea, though, right?
Yeah.
People,
oh yeah.
People complaining for more serious shit in this world, and you're bitching over a fucking YouTube glitch. It's pathetic.
Yeah, I was working this festival this weekend. I seen a lady with a trash bag going around collecting cans. And I felt so bad for her.
Exactly. That's the shit you should be upset about.
Yeah.
But don't be upset over a fucking YouTube glitch.
I'm like, dang, man.
And I had it. I'm done with fucking.
Yeah.
And worst of all, he ain't even apologized.
Oh, yeah.
It might be 2 weeks. He didn't even apologize. So, who cares, right?
Want me to talk to him for you?
I don't care. To me, it's whatever.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing, which is his thing. Is complaining and bitching about YouTube glitches and shit like that. That's him.
Yeah. I had someone worried that I was gonna start losing my audience because I was doing audio videos, but since I've been doing audio videos, I've gained like 3 subscribers. So.
It happened, bro. It happened. But again, you know, what we're doing, getting rid of the dead weight. Getting rid of it. I don't hate the kid. I don't hate him. I just feel like he bitches too much.
I want to hear what our buddy Andre Corbeil has to say about Bound for Glory tonight.
He's watching it right now as we speak. I mean, again, Andre, he's a friend of mine. I always consider him a friend. Whatever he feels is his opinion.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you watched the Can-Am Wrestling show, he was upset.
Oh, yeah.
He was upset.
Yeah.
He went off on TNA. And that's a first for me, and I'm kind of in shock.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't expect it from him. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But, again, it comes to show you that, TNA has pissed off a lot of people with their booking.
Well, that's what I said in my video. I said, sure, Japan is probably loving this pay-per-view right now.
They are loving it. They're living right now. They're fucking having a cum orgasm right now. It's just,
But, like,
again, you know what? And if you watch the pay-per-view, you can tell half of the shit was edited. Like, they edited this awesome shit. You can just tell they did.
I hate when a thing is pre-taped and you got the commentator like in some studio recording over the pay-per-view, like, cause you could tell
that was today, Taz.
Yeah, you could tell today and Taz that was done in a studio, probably in Orlando.
Did you watch it?
I caught. I seen Sakamoto and MVP, and that was it.
He was done. Except that he's like, I'm done, son. Fuck this, son.
It was a good match. Like, they went over to Japan and MVP as a face. Like, okay, that's kind of blurring the lines, isn't it? Like, MVP's this heel in America, but he goes to Japan and he's loved by everybody.
He's over.
I did like his ring gear, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
His Punisher ring gear was awesome.
Whose?
MVP's. He has the giant Punisher skull on his gear.
Sure they did.
I didn't like the venue at all. I thought the venue sucked.
Well, it's Kurokin Hall, you know. It's a sumo venue.
It's like, I don't care if it wasn't New Japan Pro Wrestling. You freaking booked that Tokyo Dome for a WrestleMania-like event.
Bro, you gotta understand, dude. Running the Tokyo Dome is big money. And Wrestle 1 doesn't have that much money either, bro. Remember that.
Well, they said a long time ago that Anderson Silva versus Chael Sonnen in the Tokyo Dome would have been money. Chael Sonnen, Anderson Silva.
That would never happen, bro. Sorry. Not in Japan. You gotta remember, dude. Fight capital of the world, Las Vegas.
Yeah. That's where all your money is. Where all your bookies are, all your gambling. I watched a documentary on gambling, and there was this one dude who would get addicted to it, and he went to Vegas and he lost over $500,000.
See what the dirt sheet is saying right now about Bound for Glory. The best. The best. The best.
Bound for bankruptcy.
No. Bound for Glory, man.
Was that really trending?
That was literally trending on Twitter. Bound for bankruptcy.
Wow.
The best pay-per-view of the year, man. Bound for Glory.
I was gonna say earlier, Daniel Bryan gonna be a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble. I'm totally expecting that.
Can't wait.
So Bret Hart and Earl Hebner finally buried the hatchet.
It's whatever. Apparently, what's it called? Noelle Foley is trained to be a wrestler.
Oh yeah.
Foley's daughter.
Yep, the babe.
Kane Dewey as his son.
Is she really hot?
She is fucking banging, bro.
She probably looks like Mick.
Nah, check her out, dude. YouTuber. Google her.
If she looks anything like Mick Foley, I don't want none of that.
Nah, dude, you will, bro. Matter of fact, I'll show you a picture of her right now.
Nah, I got her. I'll look her up. Noelle Foley. Holy moly!
Holy moly!
Apple fell far from the tree on that thing.
She's amazing, dude.
I'd like to rise above the hate on that one.
Oh my god, this girl, yo.
I love it when I love the Kane Dewey promo in 1998 that Mick Foley did in ECW when
Oh my god, yo, this girl's a babe.
someone held up the Kane Dewey sign. That's Mick Foley's son's name.
Look at this.
He got all offended.
Look at this.
Who's that?
Noelle Foley,
No
Mick Foley's
way.
daughter.
That's a fucking lie.
This girl's
Oh my god.
Bear, yeah.
No. Oh, Bear, no. I don't want that stupid Bear saying, you said Bear. Aw, fuck.
All I gotta say is, poor Giants, man. Poor Giants.
Oh, get out of here.
At least my team won today.
Well, your team's gonna lose tomorrow.
My team won, actually.
The Seahawks? They lost.
No, that's not my
That's
team.
your team. No. They lost.
Go Eagles! Go
God,
Eagles!
fucking,
Go
that's a man
Eagles!
shit.
Go
your
Eagles!
team
Go
is the
Eagles!
Seahawks.
You're just lying. You're just some shit. Don't worry, though. It's like Chase Bolivar said. All you gotta do is believe. Really? Can you believe this then?
Yeah, get the hell out of here. He's so scared.
Fucking that.
Oh, I got gum.
I am not scared of a toad, okay? I don't fear a toad. A toad fears the bear.
Oh my god. Ew.
Oh.
Johnny T is afraid of me.
I was afraid of you.
Really? Brandon.
Yeah.
Kill it. No. Don't do that, bro.
Oh crap, freaking Maker Studio coming after you with freaking copyright.
You know what? I think it's time we just end this right here, guys.
I forgot we were live.
You're live on the air. We're live on the air.
Yeah,
Still.
I didn't even.
I think we've been on for 3 hours now, right, Walter? I think since 11.
Yeah.
12, 1. 3 hours now, bro.
When did OK Fame go? When did
He had to do a podcast with Rai.
Oh God.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Yeah. Well, guys, we thank you all for tuning in. Want to thank Chase Oliver 68, American Alucard, Thrash Making 99, Legit Wrestling, PW Outsider for coming in late. But you know what? At the end of the day, it is what it is. We'll be back next week for episode number 6, I hope.
The Team Real Podcast.
And the Team Up Podcast this Friday at 11 p.m.
I'll try to be there. I'll try
On the
to
Team
be
Up
there.
Podcast. Well, again, Brennan, you're advertised, bro. You're advertised.
I'm advertising for it. I may pull a I don't know. I may pull a CM Punk.
You're advertised, but your number one fan been asking about you. It's been crazy.
Oh no.
I've seen that on the last podcast. I'm like, what the like?
So, yeah, guys. So I'm gonna say, guys, if you want, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. And yeah, check out the Team Up Podcast every Friday. Check out the Saturday Night Shoot on the TR, the Talking Wrestling Network channel. And yeah, guys, that's all I'm gonna say.
This is Iman Gerard with the round point.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy. Now let's get this right. Let's get this right. Don't be like some other guy who complained and bitch about his glitches. Next person, go. Anybody, go.
Right. Yeah, you could just follow me on Twitter at HeyWalter and subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/knowledgeatwrestling.
Yeah, I'm the PW Outsider. I do audio commentary now for the foreseeable future until I decide to show my mug on video again. But you know what? That's around the point.
And the quote, Brennan, masturbation is
key. Yeah,
it's key. Masturbation is key. The quote, you gotta be outsider, hey.
Oh, bear, yeah.
Oh, I know.
I ain't mad at you, though. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Masturbation is key, people. Alright, guys. We're out, boys. Peace.
Peace.
Banging Chinese food today. And